it made me delusional. I called like the stick robot Stickman, and pretended that it was Mega Man. It was a Mega Man character. All right, we are live. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a very overdue OC review. I am Marcus, your host, and with me is Impel, the guy making all the OCs that we buy. And over here, we have our good friend JJ, on another buyer. And Iron was supposed to join us, but he's probably busy right now, so we're just gonna start without him. But any OCs that he has bought, we will save it for another part. Yeah. So, let's start off with a nice intro. So, for this particular batch of adoptables, this is interesting, Impel, because it is another universal tournament, but this time you've given the adoptable OCs, interesting backstories and personalities. Care to share on that?
So in this is a continuation to the multiversal tournaments. I think that's yeah. I decided I wanted a more narrative, a much more of a story behind each of the character designs. And this is connected to the other one, but this is a different group that interacts and comes together. I didn't really continue with the story. It got kind of hard. It got kind of difficult. I had a lot of fun though. You know.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it is inspired by Crisis on Infinite Earths, the DC event. A bunch of the characters got to talk and do stuff. Well, at least one line. And we have a main character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which we'll get to it sooner. But first off, as the host, we're starting with the characters that I bought. So first up is Mesmera. Now, Impel, take it away.
Well, what do you have any questions on Mesmera?
Like, what was the inspiration for her and stuff?
Ozymandias from Watchmen.
Wait, what?
Ozymandias from Watchmen.
Really?
Yeah, except she has the psychic. Yeah, that's where the headband comes from.
Interesting.
And that's the classic superhero design. The purple hair came with the purple hair, the yellow accents. But it was mainly just like I wanted an intelligent character, kind of pompous, a little bit of a queen one. And Ozymandias was that foundation, and then I built it up from there. I know that your friends hated my designs for quite a while.
Yeah, well,
They're very critical.
they are a bitch. I'm just gonna say that. But, yeah, it's interesting. I did not think that's where the inspiration came from. I would have thought it was, like, Star Sapphire or even Raven. Yeah.
That's what it called. It's the purple, the yellows, and the darks.
Yeah, that is interesting. So, for the first...
She's supposed
sorry, Impel. What?
to have like bars. She's supposed to read minds with her headband intellect.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, so, for my version, I kind of... Impel.
It's a different type of purple, man.
Well, yeah, I was using, this is actually the same purple that I've used on, like, the Eidolon Woman. I believe Impel is playing Monster Hunter, his, game of the year.
It's not game of the year.
Okay, so what I did for Mesmera, I still kept the psychicness, but I kind of just ended up like turning her into Power Girl, especially like making her physically strong, because I thought it'd be kind of an interesting and unique take on it. And I would say that she is kind of the Chlorand of the series. In Genshin Impact, Chlorand is a champion duelist, meaning she's very strong, a skilled fighter, all that stuff. I wouldn't say, I don't think she is psychic, but that's kind of how I went about making her. But yeah, it's very interesting. I do like the design. Um, Majority of these characters, I'm not sure if they will come back because I'm starting a new series called Super Ramen Heroes, which is kind of a soft reboot. But whether or not they will come back, who knows? Most likely, because I still love these characters and I want to use them more. But right now, I've just been focusing on Tsunami Man, Knife Hand, and Yo-Yo Lady, as well as our other characters. But yeah,
Why did you went such a different direction for her?
just thought it would be an interesting take because like, aren't like psychics like physically like weak?
Yeah.
So I thought like, why not combine both the mind and body into one? And that's kind of how I went about it.
How did she get their psychic powers?
But I don't think I've ever delved into that. But maybe you'll find out in Super Ramen Heroes if she'd if I'd ever decide to bring her back.
Honestly, when I look at these two, they're generally just different characters. They just look different. They're so separate. I'd say.
Yeah.
Oh well. Honestly, you just have bad girl colors at this point.
All right.
Yeah.
JJ, do you have any thoughts on Mesmera?
Oh no no, it's all
Okay.
I'm curious. Why did you take away her like symbol?
What do you mean?
The symbol on her chest.
Sex appeal.
and what about her
Headband.
Well, I gave her a hairband. Oh, you're.
And why did you change the colors of the yellow eyes to white?
Oh, is it supposed to be yellow?
Look.
I've just automatically turned them. Automatically turn all these like domino mask eye colors to white. Because it was more of a tradition.
I didn't notice it's kind of like similar to yellow and white. Just looks very similar.
No, I don't think so. No, I think it's completely fucking different.
But the
All right. Anyways, next character.
I would redesign it. Okay, Star Crusader. This is. Okay.
does it? Oh,
So go ahead, Impel.
You close the stream.
What? Did I close?
You close the stream.
Wait, hold up. What the heck? Uh. Hold up. Jesus Christ.
Like that's bookmark. Yes.
I don't know.
I saw your post, JJ. Thank you.
Oh, that's not it.
Yes, I agree. Still, Marvel Rivals. I would love. What the fuck is this? What? What the heck?
Okay, I think I got rid of all. God dang it! How? I don't know how to do it. Stop sharing this. Okay, there we go. That should be better. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyways, Star Crusader. Go.
Actually, I need to read something really quickly.
All right.
Yeah, what was Star Crusader's background? They all actually have backgrounds.
I do like JoJo JoJo Bizarre Adventures to store those Crusaders. Just
Yeah,
kidding, just kidding.
this is very bizarre. Star Crusader, a knight from the Galactic Kingdom of number 7, wields a cosmic power in a quest for order through the oppression of the Helicon Rebellion. He respects her courage and convictions and joins the Universal Tournament. He seeks a wish to restore peace to gods, even it means reconciling with his rebellious don't say it.
Well, what do you mean? Don't say it.
No, yeah, he's part of the Universe 7. He was part of the space theme universe where it is like Star Wars. Yeah, and he has a bit of the. No, he has a bit of the Nova Corps inspiration.
Yeah.
I don't know why you gave him a briefcase and the other one.
Yeah, that's weird.
Didn't you also tell me like he's also inspired by like Captain Marvel? Not Carol Danvers. A specific Captain Marvel.
Yeah, just Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel, yeah.
Uh, so for my redesign, I just like reworked it. I just removed all the space stuff and I just turned him into Kaveh. The briefcase that he has, it's actually supposed to be fuck, I forgot. I believe the tool. So he's supposed to be based on Kaveh. The tool that he is carrying, I believe it's called Barak. It's like a robotic suitcase, and it's supposed to be like used as like a toolbox. Uh, so yeah, he has like all the architectural stuff.
I think my guy would be taller than your guy.
Yes, because they're like probably at like
I think he,
like early college age, even though none of them go to school.
he'd probably be like little bro and freaking like put his hand on top of your guys' head and like basically can dunk on him in basketball.
All right.
So yeah, his rival is supposed to be Helical, which is a different character.
All right.
And it was this like it was again he was a space cop or a space enforcer.
Hmm. All right. Okay, so on to the next one. A personal childhood favorite,
Oh my god.
the Locomotive. Impel. I'm very curious to hear where the inspiration for this character comes from, because, in case you guys don't know me, I love trains. I grew up with trains. I grew up watching Thomas and Friends, and upon seeing this character, I instantly had to have this one, along with the next one we'll get to. But yeah, Impel, take it away. What's the inspiration for this character?
A Train for the Boys.
Oh, really?
Because it's a speedster that's inspired by trains, and I thought it was a cool idea, and I said, well, why don't I make my own and give it my design? So she gets train tracks, prints on her legs. She has a engine on her feet. She has the lights on her chest, and I gave her kind of a speedy look, and I gave her, kind of a fast design. Gave her the wild hair that like it'd be really good. And yeah, I think she actually could. Honestly, she could be part of a Ruby. Honestly, if I kind of like tune this up, she could honestly be a Ruby character.
Yeah, like she's supposed to represent Thomas the Tank Engine,
No, because she's not. She doesn't have that much blue.
but she could have.
She's not Thomas.
So yeah, I redesigned her. I gave her a train hat with a headlamp because I like having those on my Steam trains. Gave her roller wheels, but I
She's
might.
more of a Gordon to your Thomas, I guess.
That wasn't really my intention, but okay. I mean, because like she along with her companion are supposed to be part of like a humanoid race that has the ability to transform into like vehicles. So she would transform into a locomotive. Um, I and I'd also say she's probably a more interesting superhero. Like she does, like probably like breaks the more traditional superhero tropes, like secret identities and stuff, which a lot of superhero media seems to just completely neglect, as far as I'm aware. But I'd say like she and her companion kind of represent a more like uh my childhood with more creative liberties. Like, she is supposed to be more, sexually appealing, which,
I don't know. Which one is... I don't know, JJ. Which one's sexier? I
I
don't...
mean,
You don't have to answer that. Oh, fuck you. What?
no, I'm trying to, you know, think about it. Actually the left side. I think it's the clothing. It gives a sense of like tightness.
well, I chased the track pants because I know you're gonna look at me funny, Impel, but for some reason it gave me, like, Kim Possible vibes, which I obviously don't want. And I tried just making her, like, look a little bit like a superhero, but not 100%.
Oh. Yeah, I see that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Elzaga,
Yeah.
give her hot pants.
Why?
I think that you know what? I think that would like help the design a bit more. Maybe give her hot pants.
But these are hot.
No, not you don't.
Oh, how about I just make her elastic?
Well, then you're
Then you're a cock.
yeah.
Okay, dude, I would not realistically make her elastic. That would go against my childhood, okay?
Yeah.
I'm not
like,
that sadistic.
You fucking asshole.
Look, we'll just wait and see when I decide to break her into Super Ramen Heroes.
I don't know. Like, you said something interesting. She's supposed to represent some sort of superhero thing, right?
Sort of.
Yeah. What is it? What's the difference?
I mean, like, her identity is not, like, secret or anything.
It's like Iron Man.
Yeah, it kind of. But,
Okay, so what if we attack her at her house?
well, I mean, she's not exactly like any of the normal human beings. Like, not even, like, Tsunami Man. Because, like,
Yeah, she's like a transformer, right?
yeah, kind of.
So is she a robot?
No.
Okay, so she magically transforms into
A train.
right?
Yes.
She's just gonna make a giant train wreck.
Well, we don't know. I haven't fully implemented this idea. It's just, like, this is an idea I have had in my head for quite a while. And it's not been, like, fully fleshed out. Just know that Kawaii does... Actually, my universe has a race of people, humanoid-like creatures, that can transform into vehicles, whether it be trains, cars, boats, etc. Anyways, next up, Excavator Woman.
Dude, this is a year, right?
I think I saw her like ages back.
Alright, anyways, Impel, Excavator Woman. Or Excavator Woman?
This is the closest you've ever had to my design.
What was the inspiration for her?
Bob the Builder.
Oh, well then. This character was clearly meant for me because I also grew up with Bob the Builder. And that's why she's paired up with Engineer Woman.
How come we didn't give her a bigger claw?
I mean, I could give her a bigger claw. But I feel like when she transforms, then she does have a bigger claw. Yeah. I think that this is... You know, I don't have much more to say. Let's move on to Red Nova. So what was the inspiration for Red Nova, Impel?
Cyberpunk.
You know what? I can kind of see that. So for my version, I just ended up making her the Dia from Genshin Impact. Dia is a mercenary from the desert, and she's very badass. She also does incorporate like punches into her combat as well. So that's kind of what I did with her. As evident with the design. Pretty much just made her just very muscular and badass. So yeah, she is a villain, and she's just a mercenary just working for money. She's just like hired help. Like a knockout woman.
Yeah. Okay.
I still prefer her crazy armor for her right side.
But I mean, that's kind of what I did with the with her armor arm over here. But I guess I don't know. Do you think like it is a robotic arm?
I mean, you can see her hand, so I don't think it's a robotic arm, no.
Yeah, do you see it? She kind of lost the dress. She lost the business. She lost the business dude.
She has a very asymmetrical kind of look to her.
Asymmetrical. Yeah.
All right.
No, no.
Hmm?
She lost the collar. She lost the collar. She lost the overcoat. She
No, I kept the collar. I kept the collar here.
No, like collar, the fucking dress collar.
All right.
Yeah, so yeah.
Like,
And
is Red Nova supposed to be a businesswoman?
she's supposed to look professional.
Oh. Well, I guess.
Okay.
I guess in the future, there's probably like a lot of rich people.
You also got the different visors.
Well, I just gave her Domino Mask.
Isn't a visor easier to draw though?
Well, yes and no. Because like, wouldn't you have to like have like some separate layer and then like lower the opacity to like 50%? So that way you like keep the eyes or something, like keep the eye color.
Easier?
Anyways, next up is Swift Slash.
Oh my gosh, okay. Here's the thing, I don't dislike your redesign, man, in this one. I don't, okay? I don't like how you just did not give her the long ponytail.
Well, that would be a safety hazard, Impel.
I don't care, it's a fucking fantasy.
I don't care about safety.
It's not safety, it's a fucking design.
I neglect realism.
You want me to show you the girl that's referenced that character?
Sure, go ahead.
Yes, I'll do it soon. Actually, JJ, look up the WWE Women's Wrestling on break.
So here's the thing. I like the long hair, Impel, but
Yes.
I have to question the bit at the end. That looked like she had to carry that thing all the time. It's like if she let go, like it could actually hurt her own legs.
JJ, look at the WWE Women's Wrestling long break.
I'm guessing that's the inspiration for this character.
Yes, it's an actual like real life person.
Okay. She's basically the Candace of the Ramen Heroes. Candace is a village guardian in Genshin Impact, and she is good friends with Dia. Hence is the reason why I paired her up with Multinova. Um, so yeah, both of them are villains, and are hired work.
I don't. Okay, here's the thing. I actually do like you took the blue. Okay. You also made her lighter, which is weird. So fine. I just don't like. Just make her hair longer a bit, man. I think that's the only thing I would like.
Okay, well, if I decide to bring her back, I'll try make it a little bit longer. Not extremely long, because that's a safety hazard. Just somewhat longer.
It's supposed to look cool.
Yes.
Safety hazard, my ass.
Alright, moving on. Next up is Lady Nix.
Okay.
That's pretty
I
cool.
know. Yeah, no, I don't dislike your design. Okay.
This is just the rough draft. I have the final, well, at least right now, this is the sort of finalized design, but I will gonna redo it.
Actually, Taco, what do you think of my design? I'm curious.
Very sexy. I do like her. Like, okay, what's the inspiration for Lady Nix, Impel?
Yeah. You like the 1920s flapper.
Hmm.
You know how those uh we used to wear those like interesting outfits in the last few days. And it's supposed to be like those classic femme fatales. The widow with a gun kind of deal.
Oh, it's interesting you say that because that's also the inspiration I did when implementing her. The design that I made for her is actually inspired by Black Widow of Marvel's original costume. Like before the whole bodysuit. Yeah, before the whole black bodysuit. That's what I did. And I just gave her this nice hat. So, to kind of add to that retro effect.
I like the hat.
Thank you.
You should give her. You should give her like one. You should give her something for the bottom part.
What?
Some sort of skirt, like a half of a skirt.
I could probably do that.
JJ, what do you think?
Yeah, I actually do like the noir look. Like, she actually could be related to one of my characters, Darkster.
Darkster.
Yeah, Darkster.
Oh yeah, that's right. That would be. I could no. I mean, I could probably see it being like a Batman Catwoman type of thing.
And she has a gun.
Yeah. She's basically the Arlecchino of the series, who kind of is like Black Widow in sort of a way. But yeah. All right, now I think those are like all the characters I had in my batch. So, next.
You know what? I think I improved. I feel like if I drew these characters again, they would look way better. In my recent. JJ, what do you think? I think my designs now are better than they were last time.
Oh yeah, but you still need. But some of them, like I said, they do need some improvements. Like I would do like tiny changes to them all the time.
That's good.
I agree. Like, I do like the design, but there are, like, some places that I could, like, if I got this character, I probably would improve a little bit.
Okay.
Let me guess, is she based on the Beetle in Marvel?
Yeah, except it's a Katie.
Interesting. Alright. Here is Elongated
Oh, yeah.
Woman. The
Oh, yeah,
star.
the one that sold for $1,000.
Who bought that?
$1,000? What? No, that has to be a joke. That can't be.
No,
That...
no, I got $1,000 for her. I set her price at $1,000. She got sold within like a week.
Wait,
Who
did you really? I don't remember that.
Huh?
Or I guess, like, the price wasn't...
What?
Never disclosed the price.
Okay, sorry, but I do remember that you put the price for 1,000 and someone did that, and I'm just like, oh wow, that's pretty big.
Yeah.
I'm expecting that she's gonna have the person bought her have big plans.
I
Bigger
don't
than
know because I'm.
We haven't seen it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, and I think this is pretty obvious as well, she does kind of look like Elastic Woman.
Which one?
Your Elastic Woman.
Which one?
Which one?
the
Yours!
Yeah, because she has red and black as her main color scheme, but she looks totally different.
Well, the hair's a little similar.
Yeah.
I mean, I do like the design.
Yeah. Honestly, do you guys want to know the backstory of her? What's her plan? If the story continued, I don't think I'll continue the story, or maybe I will, but I don't care about spoilers anymore.
Please tell us.
She was supposed to be the main character in the viewpoint of the tournament of the tournament, multiversal tournament, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got to see her make friends, talk to each other. So it was later revealed that is actually a character from the future, and is supposed to be a child of one of my own characters.
Oh wow.
Is she supposed to be Nina's child?
Fuck no, because that's so obvious. No, she's not. She's not. She's Malbolman's child.
Oh.
But she had a similar color scheme.
Ah. But, I mean, Elastic Woman also shares the same color scheme.
No, she has different black. She has the same reds, but has different hair color.
Okay.
Yeah, she was supposed to be. She was supposed to be Isaac's child.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Next stop. I believe this is actually, Iron's character.
Yeah.
What's...
Actually, no, seriously, what do you guys think about the character I sold for $1,000?
Jesus
Yeah,
fucking
I
Christ.
based her on Ruby.
You know what? Yeah, she does kind of look like
I
Ruby.
based her on Ruby.
She
Yeah,
does.
I based her on Ruby. I was like, what can I make the most main character design? And I came up with this one. So, a little bit of Ruby, a little bit from Kill la Kill.
Oh, yeah.
From Kill la Kill.
Yeah, she does
I
look...
gave her a bit of Asuka from Tekken.
Hmm. That is interesting. Actually, Impel,
Yeah.
I want to ask, who is the mother for Elongated Woman?
I don't know.
Oh, right. Well, that's fine.
It's probably Lonar.
I would have thought, Zalix, because I do like to ship Malboman and Zalix. But, we could talk about, you know, Muchbuzz 24's character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we could talk about Malboman's
Oh,
unfortunate
yeah.
harem.
Yeah, I read that fanfiction.
We can talk about Malboman's and Sonali Man's unfortunate harem and how they apparently are able to attract a lot of women later.
Did you delete all those fan fiction?
No,
literature?
someone else, or I guess DeviantArt deleted them. That was
Yeah,
not my
man, I was
choice.
trying to find them.
Yeah, I know.
I
It's
was trying to find
unfortunate.
them because I needed a good laugh.
Alright,
They're
anyways.
bringing me joy.
Don't worry.
I'm not laughing because they're bad. I'm laughing because it's fun.
Don't worry. I'll probably bring them back sometime. But anyways, Blazing Heart. What's her inspiration?
Firestar and Starfire and like Pink Fire. She was a design I had for quite a while. Yeah, she had a design I had quite for a while, and then I just decided to give it a more, design.
I definitely can see it. She also kind of reminds me of Lava Girl from The Adventures of Shark Boy and Lava Girl, a movie that I like.
Actually, she does have a bit of the Incredibles design philosophy. If you actually look at the background heroes for Incredibles.
Oh, I think I am starting to see that as well.
Yeah.
Alright. Next up, Gravatina.
I fucking love Gelatin. This is your character, isn't it? Did you buy this character?
No, this was also Irons.
I love Gelatin. I love her hair.
Yeah, I do like the design.
Supposed to be it's supposed to be UFO theme. Retro space design. That's gravity powered. JJ, what do you think? Honestly, I actually think it's a cute design. I know it's really goofy.
It is goofy. Like there's a lot of things like coming out. Like I'm assuming she controls gravity.
Yeah.
That's her stick.
Yeah, she's supposed to be like modeled after a UFO.
I see.
If there's one thing I would like to change, if I got this character, I probably would have, like, combined the hat and mask into, like, a helmet.
Honestly, that's not a bad idea. That's actually pretty good.
And just, like, give her the visor that, like, Cyclops has from X-Men.
Yeah.
That'd be, like, way more space retro.
You know what? That's actually a pretty good idea.
I mean, if I decide to implement her into Deviant Theater, or I guess the series, because I'm probably not going to go back to Amazon Kindle.
What happened to Amazon Kindle?
I've just decided to not sell the books anymore. They're good. The comic series is going to be on DeviantArt.
No more money. There's no money in it?
No. Alright, anyways, Lady Strand. What's her inspiration?
I think dolls.
Dolls, really?
Yeah.
I do like her. Oh, sorry, Impel, go ahead.
No, you do, man. What do you like about her?
Well, first off, she kind of reminds me of Pippi Longstocking for some reason. It's a book I remember reading, I think in, like, summer school.
Pippi Longstocking.
I know. But yeah, she kind of reminds me of that character a little bit. But I do like the simplistic design and the concept of her.
Okay.
But I can just, like, imagine, like, her trying to find out, like who she really is and why she has these powers.
Yeah, she's supposed to be like another, my interpretation of an elastic character. Her limbs are just yarn and string.
And I believe JJ wanted this character, right?
Did I actually bid for her? I don't remember.
I didn't bid that much.
Yeah, I probably didn't bid that much. I was focusing on bidding on other characters.
Oh, okay. But yeah, she's a very interesting character. But here's a character that Impel did bid for. Not Impel, JJ bid for and got.
Yeah, Gelatin.
Yeah.
He's really cute.
My only like, is it JJ? My only like gripe about your interpretation is she needs to have more goopier, bigger hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I will say she kind of reminds me of a frog. At least how Impel drew her.
It's just those frog colors.
Yeah. Actually, what is the inspiration for her?
I have that My Hero philosophy, you know? Just that My Hero philosophy here.
Alright.
So it's basically it's just it's a girl that has mind powers, but it's mainly ties attained to her hair. And so she wears like a raincoat, she wears like waterproof boots, and she has like this like rain feel. So it's just like I just thought it was just fun. I just went out wild with the design.
I would say you know, like she actually have like pretty much a lo-fi kind of like vibe to her. Like that's how chilled I imagined her to be.
Oh, you know what, JJ? You should probably give her, like, green rain boots. Instead of, like, these sneakers.
So my idea for her is that yeah, so like she got to like a shampoo like experiment, and you know she's able to control like this slime that grows from her hair. She still have her original hair, but now like she has this slime, and she does keep it quite a lot.
Yep.
That's my idea of her.
Nice.
Interesting. Alright. Next one, Trinity.
I almost got her.
Yeah, what do you think of Trinity? What do you think of Trinity?
She looks like 2B from Nier Automata.
Yes, well,
If she's a little less thicker.
Yeah.
yeah. And
Is that her inspiration?
maybe. I like the design. You know? It's great.
Yeah, I do like the design. It's unfortunate that we don't know her eye color, but whatever. I guess it could just be anything.
Who cares?
Who cares? Alright. Next up, Ashe. What was the inspiration for her?
Yeah.
What was the inspiration for her?
Gods, girls. Probably actually, you know what? From like how like Luna's design from Hello Boss.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
You
can see
see that? Yeah.
But then again, Luna is basically like
A furry.
a goth furry.
Yeah.
But
I think I remember. I say this. I think I had a previous design for her. I can't remember. And then I just went 180 and went for a goth design. Originally, it wasn't a goth character.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
I will say she looks like she's meant to be like paired up with Trinity. Due to how.
Trinity's from
Yeah.
Trinity's from space.
I know, but it's like the color scheme.
It's probably for her the hella cold. The hella cold rebellion. No. I
Alright.
feel like we're avoiding some stuff. I can't tell. Okay. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know.
About Ashe?
Yes, Ashe.
Ashe. She's alright. JJ?
I would say, so is she a superhero?
Probably
I mean,
no.
she's not protecting her identity.
And
Who cares?
who cares?
Alright.
That's all I was saying.
Next up, actually, I believe this is another of Iron's character that he bought.
Oh, I like this design a lot.
Me too.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I like that. Let's see the best flyer. And swimmer.
So,
What do you guys think?
what's the inspiration for her?
Freaking the flying fish, the actual fish. And I said, what if I made it into a superhero girl?
I will say she does kind of look like Nakumi, at least my version. But I imagine she's not as muscular or elastic as her.
Nakumi, the dark skin shark girl. Yeah, it's just the color scheme and it's just that vibe.
Yeah, I do like the design. I'm curious how Iron would portray her, but chances are it's probably that
You know what? I like the way you drew them, by the way.
Oh yeah.
You did draw a couple of my characters, but you used my design, and it looks so good.
Oh, thank you.
No, I'm like, JJ, did you know that?
Yeah, like he commissioned me for that type of art. Or did I like?
There's a top of art where he actually used the original Santal design and his art style, and it looks really cool.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
That's easy though. That would be cool.
All right. Anyways, next up is Aquafin. That was the inspiration for her.
I think she looks like a Pokemon trainer.
Yeah, she does kind of remind me of Gyarados.
So,
Yes,
so is she a super swimmer?
yes. She's supposed to be the sidekick of Aquafin. It's supposed to be the sidekick of Flying Fish.
She's very cute, I will say. Alright, next up is Lady Lone Star, Impel.
Is a cowboy.
Cowboy.
A cowgirl?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Cowboy.
Alright.
What do you guys think of the design?
Well, I do like how she doesn't look like a traditional cowgirl with her leotard. Also has nice colors. Alright, did we say all our parts?
Jay, what do you think?
I would say that, yeah, there's a pretty cool, cowgirl character.
There's actually art of like these characters interacting with each other.
Oh,
If you can believe it. Yeah.
On Twitter?
They're on BB Nerd.
Oh.
Yeah, but they're on Twitter, I guess too.
Alright. Next up, Gladon. Actually, isn't this a character that JJ bought?
Yeah, I bought her. She
I haven't
did
seen-
it.
Yeah, what shit does your friend say about her?
I don't remember, because I don't talk to that person anymore.
Oh, okay.
It's always your style.
But
So, she'd be like a perfect like villain. I imagine her to be like similar to Jetstream Sound from Metal Gear Rising.
ah,
Have you ever seen Metal Gear Rising? Actually.
no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I see her as Jetstream Sound.
Really? He's more of the cyborg version of Metal Gear.
Well, she does look like a well,
Well, I would not
Because
say.
I definitely,
Go ahead, JJ.
because I definitely have like that those vibes like this person is gonna have a good sword fight who just wants a good fight, just with a big sword.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I would say she's a good gladiator, not a good ninja, because ninjas would not be wearing that bright of colors.
So what about Scorpion from Mortal Kombat?
Um, okay, that's also, well, not into Mortal Kombat, but I would probably say not a good ninja as well. Because ninjas usually wear, like, darker colors, more specifically, like, darker blue. But yeah, it's a good design. Next up, Velvet Rose.
Oh, I
Yeah,
also
she's
have red one.
she's the Darth Vader of the space universe.
I refuse to believe.
You made her into a space character. Oh,
Yes.
oh wow.
I don't understand. You like my space themes though, don't you?
Yeah, but I've made so I'm thinking she's more of a because I made a fictional kingdom
Yeah.
in my world called Vestia,
Yeah.
and I feel like she's better if she's like just more of like one of the claimants to the throne of that
Yeah.
Yeah. She's also a badass like sword fighter too.
Yeah.
She has ambition. That's how I imagine her. Ambition.
She's like Alpha Guard.
But I would say she would actually have laser powers.
She had laser powers.
Yes.
She just
So that's why she has
intermediate.
laser.
She has laser powers. I just say she's just a really cool duelist.
Yeah.
And she has a key. Like a key. I like her. Is the cleavage like?
Yeah, I love the cleavage.
It's really bad.
I would say this because the way you actually in perspective like the way you actually do it in perspective it makes her look like she has one arm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's instead of like the arm actually hiding behind the cape.
It's not. She doesn't have one arm. It's just behind the cape.
Because I'm lazy. But I will say I am
lazy.
she does kind of remind me of Kaching from Genshin as well as Blaze the Cat.
I don't even know who Blaze the Cat is.
From Sonic the Hedgehog?
Ew.
Alright. Okay, anyways, next character.
Captain.
Katrina.
Katrina. Yeah.
What was the inspiration for her?
Captain Katana. Musketeers, man. I actually had a character named Maria the Extama, and it's just a spin-off of that design.
Interesting. But I definitely can't see it.
I think she also has like that pirate swashbuckler look.
Yeah, especially with the captain in her name.
Yeah.
Although if she was to look more like a pirate, probably would have given her a hat.
Yeah. Rob would have.
Or at least like have like a skull and crossbones symbol. Like somewhere in her design.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
What do you think, JJ?
Ooh. Yeah, I definitely see her in like a pirate setting. Also looks like a good sword fighter.
Alright. Next character. Uh, Lady Danger.
Lady Danger.
She's cute.
She has the power. She has the power of bravery. She can turn off her fear factor, and she can shoot out boomerangs from her crest.
Interesting.
So wait, her power is to shut up bravery.
Shut up her fear factor.
You know, I got this idea for a supervillain who gives people the fear of yellow.
Yeah.
And I just wonder if, you know, his ability actually affects her, and she's afraid of her own, like, costume.
That's interesting. Does her bravery powers overtake, or her depends?
Fear of yellow. Until she actually take off the costume. Because, like, yeah, my character. So this idea of this character, he gives the fear of yellow. Like, he would actually wears like he wears like a yellow raincoat with yellow boots. He has bananas. Not because he used them as weapons, but he really loves bananas. And he has like a yellow paint gun. So to spread the yellow. He's mega yellow.
Wait up, I'm getting a call.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
But yeah, like, you know, the color yellow is like been associated with fear.
I have never heard of that. I mean, I know that was a thing of, like, Green Lantern, but I don't think I ever understood it.
Yeah, hold on. Let me actually get the reason but I know the color yellow has been associated with, well, fear.
Yes. So who would win? His fear factor, her superpower to be brave. You know what? I think she would win. You know why? It's the overcoming of great fear that makes her stronger.
True.
Yeah.
Alright, is that, is there, like, anything to her inspiration? Like, what is her inspiration, actually?
The Incredibles.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, as well as Incredibles size.
Alright, next one, Superstar.
Booster Gold.
Wait, what?
Booster Gold.
Oh, okay, I see it now.
Yeah, I see it's Bruce Gold. So sorry, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, what?
It's Booster Gold, man.
Okay, so, wait, is her eyes, like, actually shaped as stars? Or,
Just sunglasses.
oh. It didn't look like sunglasses, but I guess, like, there must have been a part of me that was like, no, it has to be sunglasses.
Yeah.
It just looked a little weird.
Yeah.
I would also imagine that she probably has, like, star-shaped pupils in her eyes.
That's a One Piece thing.
I'm guessing she's... Oh, wait, actually, didn't you also write that she's, like, a movie star? Or some...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's a famous actress.
But other than that, I do like, the design of her costume.
Thank you.
Okay, I guess... Actually, I need to go to the bathroom. So, I will be right back.
these things. I did not try. I could have spent like a little like 30 more minutes just like fixing them up a bit.
Try harder.
I like my newer designs. I think there's some
That's proof like how focused you are now, like how
yeah
good you are.
yeah.
Oh man, by the way, what do you think of my Dark Star character?
I like Darkster. I'm sad when I do him. I'm sad I made him look like a loser.
He has a bit of an ego actually. So, you know what? I just imagine like Darkster. He would actually fight. I mean, the way imagine him is that he is a bit of an egotist. He has dark manipulation as powers, and he always tends to stuck with the low level villains.
Yeah.
So basically, Darkwing Duck.
Yeah, he's Darkwing Duck.
Darkwing Duck.
Alright,
Darkwing Duck.
want to move on?
Sure.
Alright. Iron Jacket.
I freaking like Iron Jacket. I'm sad that I don't have her.
She looks like
She's cute.
a metal version of Molecule Woman.
I love that design. I like the hair. I like her pink and I like the pink and the grays.
Yeah, she is very cute.
Yes.
What do you think, JJ?
She's cute. I swear, like, I don't know, like, for some reason, I think I may have saw, like, this design before. I don't know, like, she does look like a really small Colossus.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say she reminds you of a character from Metal Men from DC Comics, which I'm guessing that's the inspiration for her.
No, it's mini Colossus.
Oh. Huh. Okay. Next is a Dino Woman.
Oh. Yeah.
What's the inspiration
What do
for?
you think of Dynamo?
Huh?
What do you think, man? I like Dynamo. She looks hot.
Well,
She just looks like Dragon Ball.
yeah. Like, I'm guessing that, like, this green barnacle is supposed to be, like, what is it? The scanner?
Scouter. She looks like Dragon Ball? That's cool. I would say she's just she's like a Captain Marvel. She's a Miss Marvel. Carol Danvers color scheme. Yeah. She's just hot, man. I was like, if I draw her now, it'd be super cool. I think Dan has it now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanted to make her look more like Miss Marvel, I would have just given her a domino mask.
Fuck off.
Alright. Next up, Dorina the Starlight Knight. I believe this is JJ's character now.
Oh, yes.
I would have made Sword a little more better. Sorry, JJ.
No worries.
Give her wizard colors, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like I have a star theme with like some of my heroes.
Your space heroes.
Space heroes. Yeah.
I think you have like
Basically, the Star League.
what? You have like 4 space girls.
Yeah. Have you seen the art piece?
Art piece.
Yeah, I'm talking about outside. Have you seen the art piece with all these characters together?
Wait, is it on your DeviantArt, Impel? I'll show it. Yeah, you have 4. Now all you need is a 5th one, and then you'll have a magical girl team.
Yeah, honestly.
Oh yeah, that is true. Just look at Star Wizard. She's just like, oh come on guys, why do we should do this?
Yeah, I'm the only Victor.
Oh what?
I'm the only one who doesn't have white hair.
Oh yeah, that's true. Well, Cyrus does have very blondish hair.
Yeah. Alright. Next up, Putty the Elastic Hero. I had to put that text myself, so thanks Impel for making me do work.
What a guy! What a pal.
Alright, tell me the inspiration for Putty.
Android 19 from Dragon Ball.
Huh. Interesting. So I have it in my notes here. She looks like Hayley Winters. Oh, no, wait. Hayley Winters should be wearing this outfit in her early years as a rock musician. Other than that, she kind of looks... Actually, now that I look at it, she looks a little bit robotic with her blank white eyes.
I love that. I like the Kundere design.
Wait, she has a tsundere design? She has a tsundere feel?
Kundere.
Oh. Oh, kundere. Okay. Yeah, she just looks like a rock musician. What do you think, JJ?
Ooh, yeah, she does look like a Nintendo character.
A Nintendo character?
Yeah, like the exercising one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Wii Fit trader.
Yeah, the Wii Fit. Yeah, I just don't know. It is. She does look like a Wii Fit trainer. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, Wii Fit trader that is gonna play some rock and roll music at a concert.
Yeah.
Alright.
Why do you think she looks like a rock star?
I think it's just like the top she has, especially with like the tie that she also has here. And like the pants, they almost kind of look like jeans. Alright. Next is Junebug.
What do you think of JJ? What do you think of the design?
Ooh, I think it's just weird that she has the helmet.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, oh man,
It's good for
I don't know.
headbutts.
Really? I mean,
It's good for head. Yeah.
because she had to like really like move her like
Yeah, how's she supposed to turn her head?
Huh?
How is she supposed to turn her head?
She doesn't. She only moves forward.
Oh my... Oh my god, Impel.
I don't know. The Juggernaut can pull it off.
Yeah, but that's because the helmet, is not, like, that big compared to Junebug.
I like the helmet.
Jeez. Imagine cosplaying as this character. And, like, trying to get this helmet right.
It's so fucking awesome.
Oh my... Like, as awesome as it looks, it just looks very impractical.
I don't know. I like it. You know why? Because for me, her only attack is to move forward.
Oh.
That's why she has thrusters in the back.
That is true.
And the back of her head is both a curl down and that's also a storm. That's also a source of her power. And where she can punch really hard and fucking go and use her headbutt. The reason why her name is Junebug is because that's the type of bee's last hard kill.
Oh, what the heck happened? God dang it, not again.
You don't believe in me, do you? You never liked my ideas.
Alright.
You never liked... I don't know, guys. I feel like you guys hate it. Iron hates my design.
Really? I felt like he bought more characters compared to me. Or JJ combined.
Yeah, no.
Alright. Next.
I like it. I always think of it.
Oh god, the textures. It's gonna give me a seizure. Let's make this quick.
Yeah. It's an optical illusion.
Jesus Christ, are you trying to give people vertigo or something?
That's their powers.
Oh my god. I mean... It's working. But I don't want to look at her too long.
It's a very fun design, isn't it?
Yes, from an artistic standpoint, yeah. Alright.
So, wait, no, what the fuck?
Okay. Let's make it quick.
Shut up. Actually, just Mark. Yeah, she's based on the Psycho Pirate and
Psycho
Spellbinder.
Pirate?
Yeah.
I'm gonna look that up. Psycho Pirate. Oh.
And Spellbinder. She creates illusions using her, she's using the illusion mask. And she has this cool swirl in her head, because I thought that would be fun.
Okay, well, at least those characters don't give us vertigo or health issues.
Maybe like a Spellbinder does, the original design.
The original design just looks like a bunch of crazy stuff. You know what? I'm gonna show it.
Yeah, you know what he does? He fucking twirls around on Batman.
Like,
It makes him dizzy. Oh, look, check it out. Look what he does. There's a part. Yeah, that's the original design.
yeah, well, at least it doesn't give us health issues.
You're just weak.
Oh my gosh. I'm just afraid that one day you're gonna create something that'll, cause a lot of seizures. And then you're gonna ruin your reputation because of that. It's like that banned Pokemon episode that involved Porygon, and Porygon never appeared in the anime ever again.
Well, you got like two evolutions. You got Porygon Z and you got Porygon 2. And he's meta in the game.
Yes, Porygon is a very powerful Pokemon, if used right.
And also he's in the manga.
Okay, that is true.
Yeah.
Anyways, Prismatica, a much better character. Doesn't give me seizures.
Shut up. Yeah, she has the ability to clone herself 7 times based on the rainbow.
Wait, she's able to clone herself?
Yeah, 7 times based on this different color of the spectrum.
Interesting.
Does the colors actually have different powers?
Yes. No.
Yes, and no, and yes.
They just have different personalities. Nice.
Alright.
I think there's an art piece where you just see the different color designs. I don't know where it is now.
I've never seen that art piece.
I don't remember it either.
I think it might have been in your head.
I think we should shut the fuck up.
Alright, moving on. Twistina.
I hate her.
Wait, what?
I hate her.
Let me guess, so this is just another cash grab character?
I feel like you skipped characters. What the fuck?
No, I'm just doing it in my own... No, I swear, I have all the characters in here.
I feel like you skipped...
It's just in a different order. Like, characters that I like and to characters that I don't care too much about.
Shut the... so is this... Where do you start hating the characters?
Well, I mean, this is the Universal Tournament, so this is my least favorite one.
Which one?
This one. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that later. Anyways, Twistina. What was the inspiration? Why do you hate her?
I just think her design's lazy.
Ah,
I feel like I could have done better.
I agree. But I will say she kind of reminds me of Twintel from ARMS. It's just that the hair isn't as long.
Did you actually show? Here's the thing. There's actually like character interactions that gives some of the characters more personality. Did you use? Did you? Do you want me to send them to you?
Sure.
They're on Deviant. They're on DeviantArt.
Oh wait, they're on DeviantArt. You mean the ones that you put like when you like posted these characters on DeviantArt?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have them saved up. I have a collection where like I've
Yeah.
got all the adoptable characters.
Yeah, you get to see them like hang out and have facial expressions. You want to see them?
I mean, sure. I'll post them on the Discord.
It's on DeviantArt.
It was on DeviantArt, then I probably have already seen it.
Well, then you want to show it because I don't think you know it.
Alright. Let's see, where are...
Just scroll down.
Wait. I believe they replaced the... It kind of messed it up a little bit. Or actually, you didn't put... Actually, you didn't really put like a... You didn't include the comics into here. So they're supposed to...
Wait. Just before that. Go back. Go back to features.
Here?
No, go to features. Not the Universe Stormcon. Go to features. Go down. You missed them.
Like this one?
No, go down. More.
This one?
Where the fuck are they? They're right before the Elastic Girl comics. I know that for sure.
Yeah, you did a terrible job organizing this. That's why I was gonna, like, I'll just look for it. I'll just type it out.
Okay, fine. Messing around with Iron Interactive.
Okay, here. I believe these are the comics. This one?
Dude, yeah. Well, no, it's the one to hang out. Well, that's the comics. Where the fuck are they?
Is it this one? Which I showed in the intro?
No. There's individual pictures.
Oh wait, this one! This is what you were talking about.
Yeah, there's more of those, by the way.
Oh yeah.
There's more of those. Yeah.
Did I?
I don't know where the fuck you put them.
Okay, well I'll go back and the interactions, okay. Now I understand.
They're after these ones, by the way. They should be.
Well, if it's not in featured, then it's probably not there.
I hate you.
It's not my fault! This is what you get for not taking better care of your DeviantArt.
You deleted them, didn't you?
I didn't... Yes, I elaborately hacked into your DeviantArt and messed up your account.
I don't get it. Why is all the art pieces like in different orders?
Yes, they apparently just removed all in the gallery tab and just had this recommended for you.
That's a feature. Yeah.
Like, it's just not here.
It should be there.
Like, we have this lineup.
Oh my
what's your favorite Impel review? I really like the one where Impel made Marcus go looking for a group art through Impel's messed up, unorganized account.
I like my account, okay? My account is perfect for me. I will send it.
Alright.
All of them. Because you're shitty.
Because I'm hopeless. Even though this is your fault for not for taking better care of your DeviantArt account.
Your DeviantArt sucks, right? Yeah, it doesn't show everything.
Yes, it does.
Okay, here's the pictures. I just realized there's no men in the first, like, 20 pictures, and I was like...
No, I'm just... Hold up. I'm just gonna... show... this one. Wait, that's not it. This one. Here we go.
You don't like my male designs, do you?
What? No. Dude, I bought Star Crusader, Salamander.
Yeah, like one out of like 30.
Look, it's...
Is it almost your bedtime, by the way?
What?
Oh, no, not at all.
How's your sister?
Shit. Oh, yeah, she's on Geo, right, yeah, she's, yeah, no worries. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Alright. Show the pictures.
Right now she's just having a problem with her car. Yeah, her car broke down and she had to buy a new one.
I hate Tristina. I think I should have done. I can do better. Yeah.
Alright, next one. This guy.
Orpheus. This is where you. Okay, Adoptable. Where do you rank him, by the way?
Well, he looks like an Abyss Selector with a penis head. I don't know if that was intentional. With the penis head.
What the fuck is Abyss Selector?
I will show you a picture of it. Hold on.
Yeah, well, Orpheus is a wizard. He's a magician.
Well, that's kind of what Abyss Selectors are.
Yeah, he also apparently in the comic, he has like a little protege, which is the mouse girl. Yeah, the mouse girl. Yeah, the mouse girl. He hangs out with the mouse girl.
So this is what an Abyss Selector looks like. This is
Are you gonna actually? Do you plan to show?
Yeah, that's all I have to say, other than the penis head.
Do you want to actually read the comic later? It's a pyramid, basically. It's a pyramid, man.
Well, it kind of looks like a penis. The head of a penis.
Do you not? It's been so long you've seen a penis. This is what you think they look like.
Impel, I know what a penis looks like. This looks like a penis. It just looks like a penis, based on the way that you drew it.
What kind of penis shape have you been doing?
I don't know, what kind of penises have you been looking at, Impel?
Definitely not this shape. He looks like Mysterio, man. He looks like Mysterio has a second head.
I mean, kind of. But at least Mysterio's head looks like a crystal ball, which makes sense.
Yes.
This does not look like a crystal ball. You know, okay, how about this? It kind of looks like a shriveled up mushroom head. Is that better?
I don't know. Do you like it if you say that? Yeah, you know what? Because I know you like Super Mario. Anything that's related to Mario.
Oh my god.
Out of your nose or something.
Okay, anyways, what do you think, JJ, of Orpheon?
This is your character.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, JJ Bob's character.
Oh. I'm guessing this is gonna be related to space.
I think he's Earth based.
Oh, interesting. Because
You plan to read the comic?
it definite Orpheon definitely gives me space vibes, but I could see this character working in like, I guess what Celtic, in a Celtic setting, or even like more modern day, even if it would feel out of place in a modern day setting. JJ?
Yeah, I think he's knocked out.
Alright. Alright, I guess back to it. Exomax.
What do you think of Exomax? What's your opinion?
It looks like one of those plastic model kits I would see in like one of my local Japanese stores.
Yeah, did you buy it though?
Um, I have like I have done hold on, JJ's typing, but I have seen like I do buy plastic models. I've even like streamed myself making building them in the past. Right. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like Power Armor, dude.
I can definitely see it. It's like War Machine, right?
A little bit. It's also like the Fallen with Power Suit Armor.
Hmm. All right. Omelia.
Yeah, the elf girl with the metal arms.
She kind of No, go ahead, Impel.
Yeah. Those are just shield arms, man. She has arms. She's like a shield maiden.
Ah, so she doesn't actually have gigantic arms. It's just like
The fancy gauntlets, yes.
ah. I will say she kind of reminds me of Amelia from Fire Emblem a little bit.
Probably.
Next up is Omega Lass.
You don't like it? Is that why she's so low on the list?
How far are we? We're not that far.
I think we're halfway.
Yeah.
Yeah, we think about Megalabs.
It's just whatever.
She has that Jack Kirby design.
Hmm. Next is Cinder.
Is that it? Is that fucking it? Tell me what you hate about me.
She's just whatever. Like there are like so many characters that are like better, and then there's like the mediocre ones.
What makes it mediocre, man?
I don't know, the design.
You don't like the purple, you don't like gold accents. You don't like her like pronounced nose. I know
Her pronounced nose.
Yeah, her nose is pronounced.
Is that one of your like drawing experiments?
Well, yeah, because I want to draw other things that make things a little different. Yeah. I see beauty in everyone.
Alright. Well, I mean, she just feels a little generic.
Really.
Yes.
It looks completely different from any character you've drawn.
Well, I mean, like, comparing this character to, like, the other adoptable OCs that you've made.
Okay. Fair enough.
Oh, hey, JJ.
Hey, JJ. This guy. This fucker.
Impel's being over-exaggerated.
I have to use my phone because my internet browser, or
What's your platform?
You know, he's just he's a magic villain, a really powerful one.
Hmm.
Does he like mouth girl?
Oh, he'll turn you into mice.
Did you read the part? Did you read his part in his comic?
No, I didn't read the comic, but if I would have bought the mice group. Little mouse.
Read the comic after this, okay? We should. Appreciate it. It's only like 6
Okay.
I think.
Okay.
All right, next Exomax. What are your thoughts, JJ?
Um, he'd be a good Iron Man villain.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
absolutely agree.
Yeah. He could be a good war machine,
All right, next up is Amelia.
She looks like a character from an anime.
Yeah,
Decent guy.
absolutely. And then next up is Omega Lass. What are your thoughts, JJ? I thought she was kind of generic.
Yeah, you're right. Generic.
In comparison to like everything that Impel has drawn.
She looks like she could be part of the third world, where she's with Allfather and Orion and Rave Rider, and she's fighting against Darkseid in New Genesis.
Okay. Next up is Cinder.
Okay, fine. I hate that.
Wait, what? Really? You don't like Cinder?
No, I like Cinder.
Oh.
I think I could have drawn that better though.
Let me guess. She's based on the Ruby character of a similar name, Cinderella, or I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah, she's
Cinder.
based on Cinderella. Yeah, it's Cinderella.
Uh-huh.
Based on Cinderella.
I like how you've stolen Yo-Yo Lady's bunny ribbon.
Yeah, because Yo-Yo doesn't have a bunny or whatever. Then.
Yeah, I like her. She's she's a good fire-based character.
That has an army of gangsters at her disposal.
Yeah, good old gangsters.
Alright, next up is Mantis.
For some reason, I'm thinking Plant Boy.
Yeah, it kind of does look like Plant Boy. Well, well, actually, this is a hero. I would have suggested it would be like Plant Boy's rival, but probably not. The design kind of feels a little generic.
You don't like the Sentai look?
It does not feel Sentai-ish. Like, okay, I could see like some parts. Like some of them kind of look like Kamen Rider, I would assume. But I feel like I could have done this a little bit better if I'd got this character.
I feel like I can draw her better now than how you will ever do.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not tilted. I'm not. I like his slacks.
Why does he have slacks?
Because loose clothes is kung fu imagery.
Okay. What do you think, JJ? Or
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
alright, next up is Vulcan.
Yeah, I got him too.
Oh.
So I paired him up with Cinder.
Makes sense.
He's like the engineer guy. He makes powerful objects.
He's in my interpretation, he's a magical blacksmith that forges like one-time use magical weapons.
That are like OP.
Yeah, but they break after one use.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds cool.
That's why he has the forge on his back, basically, that he can use as like a makeshift hammer, and he has his own like fire hammer.
Oh, I was wondering what that was on his back.
It's the forge.
I kind of thought it was like some, I don't know, like some like cylinder or something, or like a battery.
Yeah, even again, Vulcan is based on Hephaestus, which is the Roman It's the Roman version of that name. He also has like a mechanical arm, mechanical leg. He has like a prosthesis eye.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Next up is Coco.
What's your opinion on Vulcan?
My opinion.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, JJ. I don't have much to say.
Like I said, I thought he'd be perfect with pairing with Cinder. Maybe like as siblings, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely look like it.
What's your opinion, Otaku? How much you hate them? Tell me what you don't like design. Tell me what you hate about them.
Anyways, moving on to Coco.
Fuck off! This is your channel. You can show me. It's fine. It's fine.
I really don't have much to say, Impel. Anyways, Coco.
I hate the middle section.
The
It's so boring.
the middle section of Coco?
Yeah, I hate the middle section of this art thing. Because you don't have any strong feeling. Okay. What do you think, Otaku?
She looks
Why is
like...
she in the middle? Why is she below Vulcan?
Actually, I really don't remember, honestly. I probably should have placed her a little bit higher.
Why is she below Twistina?
I have... Impel, I made this like a year ago. And I completely forgot that we were supposed to do this because we were just busy. And now I don't remember why I placed them that way. Chances are I didn't think too much about it.
She's like Tifa from Final Fantasy, except she has a chocolate beard.
Yeah, she does. She definitely reminds me of that character from Ruby. What was her name? Nepolta? She's named after ice cream. Yeah. She looks like that. Except you gave her, the bunny ribbon. And just made her hair really long.
I really like drawing those long hairs.
Yeah, she has a cute design.
Yeah.
What do you think, JJ?
Yeah, she has a cute design. It's just not very superhero-ish. Maybe.
Yeah.
Like not much of like costume she's wearing.
Yeah, it seems like to be fair, she's like a fighting game character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up is Shin Onagi, Oni Berserker.
You're the Japanese weeaboo otaku that is totally related to the Emperor of Japan. So tell me what it is an Oni.
I will say I do like the design, but it kind of feels a little bit more like she's a ninja girl. Which, like, it sort of fit. It would kind of fit, but, like, ninjas normally don't wield large weapons.
Well, she's not a ninja then.
Yeah. I do like the design. And the aesthetic, the theming that you're trying to go with.
I do.
What do you think, JJ?
I would say that she does have the mythical Japanese look, like much more better than what Ubisoft is doing with their Assassin's Creed game.
Okay. Yeah.
Undeniable. Alright, next up. Next up is Voltage. Let me guess, Impel. This is based off of one of those Marvel monsters that's like made of electricity. I think it was in like what, a Hulk comic? I forgot the name. Yes.
No, this is based on the 1000 volted ghost from Scooby-Doo.
Oh dang.
Okay.
1 million volt ghost from Scooby-Doo.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's electricity, except he has all these cool designs. A little bit of the Marvel. cosmic marble design. You know, like Dormammu, a little bit of that abstract design. But yeah, yeah. I like the colors. I wish I could do it more justice. It was cool in my head. I don't think I think I have the skill to try it now, but back then I don't think so.
Yeah, well, I honestly have no idea how I would be able to, like, draw a character like this. 'Cause that would be... It would be very difficult to try something like that.
Yeah.
Next up is Miss Weasel.
Oh my.
Why is Miss Weasel so low on this list?
'Cause I'm not a furry.
Yeah, you don't like cat girls. I know that. You like going to the zoo and shooting up all day.
And you don't like elastic anything. You just get a flamethrower out and just burn everything.
Exactly.
Oh my...
I'm glad.
Okay, anyways, Miss Weasel. What's her inspiration?
Fucking Miss. Fucking. It's a weasel girl, man. I don't know what you expect me to say.
She does remind me of Wolfie. Well, your character.
Yeah, it's because I like having the animal arms
Uh-oh.
and the legs and the tail and the ears. My dude.
Oh boy.
I don't know what. Oh, here's the thing. Why are you so disgusted by furries? Is this even a furry?
Well,
You don't like animal. You don't like animal characters.
I mean, I'm not into animal characters.
Yeah, you don't like them.
I don't know.
Why is that?
I'm just not, like, into it.
You don't like monster girls, either, do you?
I mean, it depends. I think it might just be because, like, I'm just really sick and tired of, like, Western monsters and ghosts.
Yeah, you only like Japanese monsters and ghosts. Anything outside Japan, I fucking hate them.
No, I don't. I'm just, like, sick and tired of it.
Uh-huh.
Because, I don't know. It's just been in my life a lot.
Really? The guy who surrounds himself in Japanese, like, culture and lore is sick of Western stuff?
Okay, let's not exaggerate. Anyways, JJ, what do you think of Miss Weasel?
She's kind of cute, but it's just the fact that there's like random fur like everywhere. Like some bits of like human, but like her limbs is just randomly like furry.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's reasonably placed. I mean, if it was just like randomly placed all over her body, like, oh, her, like, one part of her rib is furry, and then another part isn't, whatever. Like, at least Impel didn't go all willy-nilly. Because, yeah. Anyways. Here's, Kame Junzo.
Did you see the redesign of him?
Yes, I believe you had to resell this character, because, he didn't get sold in this particular batch.
Because I feel like I didn't fucking draw his concept good enough. Can we see that? Can we see the redesign? Can we see the redraw?
Alright.
You
Oh.
see Impel Kami Joseph.
Here it is.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. I do like how you've,
Like this,
Yep, go ahead, Impel.
you would like this character, Doctor. He's a Japanese artist.
Yes, but, like, what would I do with this character? Like, that's...
I don't know. He's like he'd be such an interesting like a mentor who's able to like draw up anything he creates using his special ink. And his inks are based on like Japanese like style yokai.
Yes, which...
Isn't this something you love
Yes, which I greatly appreciate. You
Yeah.
know what? Maybe I would have loved this character, but I think it's in the hands of someone who cares more about this guy more than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's also based on a Japanese author who killed himself.
Ooh.
What? Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, Impel.
No, don't worry. The guy has like two animes about him.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. One is Spoon Goes Straight Dogs, and the other one is like Unalive in Another World.
Oh, I
Alright.
see. Good, he's good.
Alright, next up, Zaplas.
I could have drawn this better.
I agree. I do like how you've drawn the hair. At like two shades of color here. But like the costume I feel like could have been done a little better.
Yeah.
Cause like the name's fine.
Yeah.
It's just like there could have done a lot more. But I
Yeah,
guess
it's a light.
yeah. Next up is Hexaplus.
I like Exodus.
She's a little goofy. She's goofy.
Why? Why is she goofy?
I don't know. For some reasons, when I look at her, I'm thinking. I don't know. It's the coloring, but for some reason, I'm thinking bacon.
Bacon?
Yeah,
It's the tentacles, isn't it?
yeah, those are supposed to be sleeves, by the way. I could have done a better job showing those. Well, those are sleeves.
So wait, does she actually not have arms? Or
She has arms. She just has this magic jacket.
oh, okay. Because if she didn't have arms and like the tentacles are supposed to be her arms, I mean that like I feel like that would be a little bit weird, but you know, you're you.
I like drawing disabled characters.
I will say she does remind me of Chloe von Eisenberg from uh Fate Fate
Prisma
Liner Prisma Elia.
Yeah, probably the white hair and the tan skin.
And she does kind of remind me of Squid Girl, which
Yeah,
I was guessing that's the inspiration for her.
I think I had Splatoon in my mind. That's the reason why. And then I just combined all those things.
Hmm. Yeah, I think I could. Well, I could sort of see the Splatoon inspiration.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, next up is Stabrina.
I love Sabrina. She's my other Cinderella character.
She definitely. Oh no, go ahead, JJ.
You know what? I think she'd be like the perfect enemy against Bubblegum.
Did you buy? You did not buy this character, did you?
Oh no, but I did buy a character that is similar to her.
Similar.
Yes, Lady Mercury.
No, another character similar.
No, it was Lady Needle.
Yeah. No, someone else.
Yeah, because when I look at her, I'm thinking she has a Manchester like look to her.
Yes.
But then you made another character which also has a Manchester look.
I really like drawing. I like drawing on British styles, though, like British influences. I don't do it on purpose. But JJ, do I draw it? I draw on like British.
I mean,
God.
I mean, I look at that and I'm just like, yeah, she has the British punk look. I mean, maybe you can say American punk, but
It's British punk.
British punk.
British punk
Yeah.
has this like a much more color and much more uh, a less conservative design. Yeah. Yeah, she has a cloak made of spikes.
You know what the funny thing is that
Yeah.
I want to make her like a villainous rival against Lady Murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just like fight over the same stuff.
What do you like about Sabrina? What do you hate about Sabrina?
What I hate about her is that she reminds me of a Fate Grand Order character.
Which one?
I cannot put my finger on it, but I swear she definitely has Fate vibes.
I don't know which one, but I think that's a compliment because Fake Grand Order has peak design.
Yet shitty story and other things.
I don't know, man. I don't know anything about Genshin, so I think Genshin sucks compared to Fate.
Well, you're technically not wrong.
I think Genshin has weaker men than Fate.
Really? Well, I mean, technically you're right. There are like a lot better female characters than male characters, I will say.
Yeah, the male characters in Genshin kind of lags compared to Fate.
I don't feel like looking up. All you need to know is that Sabrina gives me Fate Grand Order vibes.
And that's a cool thing, and that's a good thing, yeah.
Alright, next up, I believe this is JJ's character, right?
What do you think? Yeah, what do you think of Roy and Lonar? Oh, I say that. Yeah, JJ, you're a Welsh. You have Welsh, maybe.
I'm not Welsh. Why is everyone think I'm Welsh?
Why don't you say the name then?
Okay, let's see. Let me check his name. Rory Odem. Wait, O'Donnell. Let's see. Is that the real Irish name? Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let me check. O'Donnell.
Rory O'Donnell. Yeah. Yes. Rory as in King Red, and O'Donnell means as Forest King.
Yeah. So yeah, he'd be perfect in an Irish setting.
Yes.
For some reason, my superhero setting also have like an Irish section of like doing Irish stuff.
Do you like that I gave him a crop top?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you like I gave him golden horns?
Oh yeah.
Do you like that he has a one wooden hand and a shillelagh?
You know, he's perfect with being like a character like what Fiona had to deal with.
Yeah.
But he's like rebellious and stuff.
Yeah, rebellious. Just doesn't make any sense.
He has this sheep look. Yeah, his theme is a sheep.
Yeah.
As has the content. I like her, man.
Alright.
It's only. What's your opinions on this manly man?
I don't have much of an opinion because,
What do you hate about him?
Alright, moving on. Lord Light.
What do you hate about this guy, Azaka?
Lord Light. Go ahead, Impel. Tell me about Lord Light.
He's freaking. He's. Fuck, what's his name again?
Lord Light.
Yeah, I know it's Lord Light. I'm not thinking about the rock star. David Bowie.
Is that the inspiration for this character?
Well, don't you know the song? What it is? Don't you know David Bowie's song, basically?
Like, the only thing I know about David Bowie is that there is a reference to him in Thomas and Friends: The Great Race.
Yeah, he's a great artist. David Bowie. God that controls the major tom. And David Bowie had an alter ego, which is like Star Child.
Hmm.
Yes,
You know what? I did got the character, and I think like he is the arch. He's sort of like a jokey arch rival against Darkster.
Yeah.
Oh.
I know.
Yeah.
I know he's supposed to be in your backstory of him, like he's supposed to be an alien, like the king.
Yeah.
But
He was supposed. Yeah.
but I want him to be like more just like a jokey like villain that Darkster had to deal with.
Oh, I was thinking he'd be like some stereotypical Prince Charming with like a bit of an ego.
Give him the David Bowie treatment. JJ?
Oh, they like he. Oh, oh. How do you do a David Bowie with him?
Speaking of references to Dave Bowie, that's all my. That's the only thing I'll say to you.
Alright. Next up is Cyber Angel.
What do you think of Cyber Angel?
Reminds me of Vulture from Marvel.
Or Harpy's Feather Duster from Yu-Gi-Oh!
What?
The Harpy ladies.
I guess.
She is a harp. She is a harpy.
I guess. I think I was more fixated on the Vulture. But I don't like how she has a metal jaw. It's a bit unsettling. But
It's cyberpunk.
true. Yeah. Next up, Celestina. Actually,
So what do you hate about this attacker?
not my specialty.
What do you mean?
Like, fantasy characters are not 100% my specialty, so there's not really much for me to talk about it. Besides, I technically already have a fairy character, even though that wasn't really the point. Viridian.
You draw fantasy characters all the time.
What? No, I don't.
You draw
Original? Original? No. If you're talking about the fan art, technically yes.
Yes, because Genshin is fantasy. It's so like
Well, yes, technically Genshin is fantasy, but it also has like steampunk elements, and
yeah, it's like so fantasy, man. He's like this character could legit show up in Genshin and be really popular.
I guess.
Okay, I got her, and yeah, she's also part of my Iris setting.
Did you like the part where she hates humans because they tore up her wings?
Oh shit! By the way, she's supposed to be human size or small size.
She can change size, but when she used to be a fairy, her wings got clipped by a human that she trusted. And in the Universal Tournament, her wish is to regain her wings back.
Oh dang!
Yeah.
I imagine her. She's like really fast, like
Yeah.
like a fast fighter.
Yeah, she fights for her like a sharp tooth, her sharp
Or sharp shoes.
her toes. Yeah, her sharp shoes.
Interesting. I imagine that she's also like very sassy.
She hates humans.
I was a cut her as well.
Yeah, so it's Princy, the actual fairy.
Yeah. You know what? I think maybe I could actually move her to just London. Like she's just like a little she's just a little helper for the superheroes.
Yeah.
Oh, so she'd be like Navi, basically.
Yeah.
Like the Navi from like
From
Avatar.
Ocarina of Time.
From Avatar, the Navi.
Alright.
The blue cat people.
Oh no. No.
I know
That,
Alright. Next up is Helical.
What do you think of Helical? Soccer.
I don't really have much to say. She looks like a character from I guess she would look like a character from like Dark Souls or something.
She's my Rey Skywalker.
What?
She's Rey Skywalker.
Rey Skywalker? Oh, I get it.
Yeah, so Universe 7 is it's just a huge reference to Star Wars.
so, by the way, I don't think Otaku knows that Rey calls herself Skywalker. her name has been taken over by Palpatines.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh man.
But yeah, she's supposed to be. Yeah, she's my past stage of Luke, Rey Skywalker. She's like she has Jedi, and she's the rival to the purple lady girl.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Next.
And she's supposed to.
Whoa.
Oh my, yeah, I love it.
Alright, anyways.
Also, she's the love rival of Star Cruiser.
Interesting. Alright, anyways. I forgot this character. I didn't even write it down.
Oh yeah, the Lonar, the King's Lady. She's my other fairy. I feel like 3 different versions of fairies in this batch, right? The anime version, the stereotypical version, and kind of the fucking the scary version.
Yeah. I will say she kind of reminds me of the final boss in Mega Man Legends called Mega Man Juno. I don't know. She feels like a post-game boss that you're supposed like after you've gotten like 99% complete, you go fight this character and then you'll like basically 100% your RPG adventure.
She's based on General Grievous.
All right.
No, JJ, look, it's General Grievous. He's just in the forearm.
No.
So here's the thing. Her wings are supposed to like cloak over and become a cloak. By the way.
Yes, which that I actually like.
She's really colorful. That's the thing.
Yeah, it was really hard. I really wanted to. I love this design. If you see the cloak version, you can tell.
Yes.
So what in the Painted Lady is a butterfly species.
Is she like mechanical?
No, that's an insect body.
She definitely looks mechanical.
It's basically because of General Grievous.
Okay.
But that's what bugs look like. They have that mechanical one.
Yeah, that's true. Alright.
Yeah.
Next up is white hair.
Why is white hair below the Painted Lady attack?
Well, it's because she looks like a character that you draw, which I know was just a commission for. What was his name?
Are you talking about Aggress?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's wrong with the white hair?
Well, and it's not only that, it's just very generic. Like, I get the mallet. She's supposed to be pounding mochi. That's great. But.
Just the Alice in Wonderland outfit.
Kind of.
Yeah, and she has the white hair, which is based on the Wonderland character.
Yeah, there's not really much for me to say about her.
She has the crochet mallet too.
Also, I just realized that she has bunny ears and human ears.
Yes, the ruby design.
Alright, well, we don't need to go into that.
So, do you think those ears are real?
Wait, I thought the bunny ears were real?
Yeah.
Are they real?
No.
Okay. So it's just a costume. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Anyways. Oh, I guess, JJ, what do you think?
You know, there's a villain that's in Spider-Man that
Oh, yes.
look like red, and I just thought that. Like,
Did you know there's another white rabbit in Batman?
Yes, I also know that as well. It's also very strange.
Oh wow. I did not know her.
Yeah. She's been showing up more she shows up.
Interesting.
Oh,
I thought she would be just another obscure Batman villain.
so
Oh,
wait, is she like a minion to Is she a minion to the Mad Hatter?
I don't think so.
No. Sadly enough, they don't hang out as much as I want them to.
Okay. I see. Okay.
Alright, next up, Dr. Monster.
Dr. Monster and her is Dr. Calamity, except female.
Ah,
Yeah. Dr. Calamity.
alright.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing she like creates her own kaijus.
Yes.
I don't have
She looks like a mutant. She looks like one of the mutants from TMNT.
TMNT.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Ah, I guess so.
Maybe. Yeah. And she looks like the mutant leader in Batman from Dark Knight.
Alright. Oh yeah, actually now I see it. What do you think, JJ?
Yeah, I can see her as a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle villain.
I could draw her better.
I know you can.
Oh yeah, but I had this. You don't like Nix?
Yes,
Miss.
she looks like Diona
I don't know what Diana is.
from Genshin. She's a cat girl, a small cat girl that is a bartender.
Yeah, you hate Diana, don't you? You hate that character.
I just don't care. Okay, stop trying to spiral this into
You
controversy
fucking
when we haven't even gotten to the bottom parts.
I remember you choke, and I know you choked the cat, and then you fucking killed it.
Oh
and
my
you told
god,
everyone
Impel.
why. You aggressively hate animals.
God, Impel.
What?
You are so delusional.
Yes, I am. Also,
Alright, anyways, Vince, what's her inspiration?
she's like a mouse rogue from D&D.
I see it now. Especially with, like, her ragged up cloak. And daggers.
And they also like, I'm not sure if she's supposed to be small or she's supposed to be regular size. That's why her tail has the needle. I don't know.
Maybe
I
it's
matched-
a big needle.
I matched her up with them. I matched it up in Orpheus because I thought it was a cute little duo.
Interesting. Alright. JJ, what do you think?
She's pretty cute.
Alright.
She's pretty cute.
Next is Deirdre.
Yeah, I also got her. She's more of a trickster-like kind of character.
Oh. I thought she would have been like a very helpful assistant.
She's not Isabelle from Animal Crossing.
I did not even
Probably-
think of Isabel, okay?
I think you would hate Isabelle from Animal Crossing. I think you hate Animal Crossing characters.
Oh my god, Impel.
Okay. Yeah, she's Celtic. She's Nordish. She has the Celtic runes.
I got a friend who does not like animal feet and animal legs. So when I showed him this,
Yeah.
he was freaked out. He likes the top bit, but not the bottom bit.
He doesn't like satyrs, does he?
Doesn't like satyrs at all.
Yeah.
He
Doesn't like
thinks
centaurs.
he thinks they're freaky. Centaurs are just too freaky for him. A horse or man, but not both.
Yeah, okay.
Alright. Next up is Phoenix.
Why don't you like Phoenix?
Cause I'm not a furry.
What the fuck is a furry do? 'Cause I draw this because here's the thing, I don't think these are furry designs. I don't understand.
You're right. Maybe I'm using this term too vaguely. I'm just not into just not hugely into animal characters compared to you.
Yeah, but why do you keep referencing Sonic all the time?
Because Sonic is cool.
What the fuck is? Why is Sonic cool? But the other characters are not? Like, why do
Well, I
you
mean,
like Sonic
it's just
so
a
much?
cartoony character. And I like Rubber Hose cartoons.
Fucking Sonic is the most furry, shitty icon I can think of. Okay.
Anyways, Phoenix, what's the inspiration for her?
Fucking. She's a fucking bat knight.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she has the bat armor. She has the wings. I would have given her a sword.
What do you think, JJ?
And Phoenix means flying fox, which is also another term for bat.
Ah,
She's pretty cool.
interesting.
Yeah. I
Alright.
see her as a London character.
Alright, next is Unput. Let me guess. The inspiration was Anubis from Egypt mythology.
I know Alfred actually has this character.
Alfred?
Right.
Yeah, damn.
Okay, we just go into yeah, okay. But I wonder what's his plans for her. Because
Really, I full control all of Dan's characters.
so because so the way I imagine her she'd be like more of a meta character. Like she sees like life and death.
I guess so.
Yeah.
She actually has a personality based on the comic. She's actually the second. I think she's like the second character. She's as the second character that talks the most.
Yeah, why is that, Impel?
Because I thought it'd be cute to pair this girl and
Elongated woman.
like elongated woman together.
Yeah. Okay.
And she seems smart. Okay.
True.
She's like a she believes in soul magic basically, and she can tell people's power levels.
Alright.
Yeah.
Next up is Hypersaurus.
Okay, why didn't you like this character, by the way? This is not a furry, by the way.
It just reminds me of the episode from Ed and Eddie, Edzilla.
Fire. What about the Puppy Maniacs from Pokemon?
Just
It's Godzilla.
just looks like someone just a onesies.
Yeah, she goes really big.
But yeah, I don't really have much to say about this other than that. Yeah. Alright, next up is Chris Crimson, the Vampire Princess. I also had to put the text in myself.
Did you know that I drew all the vampire characters together? All the ones I did first and I sold?
Really? Was it on your DeviantArt?
Yeah. Yes.
I'ma check.
I think it's more recent.
Let's see. Oh, here it is. Ah, now I remember. Yeah, that's pretty cool. It just goes to show you how much you love vampires.
I like this.
Alright. Anyways, Chris Crimson, what's her inspiration?
I like cute girls who are vampires. She has the Dracula outfit. So I thought it was cute to draw it on a little girl. She also has like those. She has also those red sabers on her hands, which is her claws.
It is very interesting. What do you think, JJ?
Ooh, she's kind of cute. Tiny vampire. Like, what if she's just like a vampire that like got bitten like as like a child. She's stuck in a child's body.
Well, wouldn't she have like bite marks somewhere? But I guess it's too small to see. I don't know. Maybe she was just born a vampire.
Just, but if she's born vampire, how does she age?
There's some more. She could be a vampire.
Alright.
I see.
Next up is Bokoto.
How come we don't like this? I don't. How come we don't like this like yokai reference thing?
Is it? Okay, I'm guessing it's supposed to be based on the slit mouth woman.
A little bit.
No, that...
But then also Bloody Mary.
Okay, I guess we could go with that.
I mean, we can go with that. It's Bloody Mary.
The very obvious one.
Yeah.
And you said that like the scissors is controlling her body.
Yeah. Like those yokai in which they gain control their objects if they become old enough.
So you're talking about the Tsukumogami, which are like inanimate objects that become that gain a will of their own and basically move around. If they've lived for like 100 years.
Yeah.
So are you implying that the scissors has been like around for like 100 years?
Yes.
Well, don't. Well, I'm pretty sure Tsukumogami are able to like move on their own.
Yeah, but it's something that they possess. But some girls want.
I guess so.
Yeah, would you like it better if they had eyes, like like the yokai?
I don't know. I haven't dove deep into Tsukumogami yokai.
Yeah, they have eyes.
I don't know. What do you think, JJ?
Yeah, I think she's like a yandere character.
Yeah, actually, she does. She does have that feel. Alright. Next is Hassian.
The Hassian, yeah. Based on the Hassian soldier, which is the headless based on the which inspired the headless knight of Stupalo.
Hmm.
The headless horseman from Sleepy Hollow was based on a Hassian soldier that fought in World War II in the Revolutionary War.
Interesting.
That gave him a pumpkin head skeleton colored thing.
Wait, the head's like this head is supposed to be a pumpkin?
Pumpkin colors.
Oh, okay.
I would say the eyes of the head is a bit strange for me.
Yeah, they have a bit of a Oni mask color.
I think maybe it's better if it's like, I don't know, smaller eyes. Or like not with the, the white bits. Just a big iris.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
Alright, next is Elizabeth the Ripper.
What's your opinion on Hassian, Doctor? What's your opinion? What do you hate about him?
It's a theming that I'm not really into. Actually, I think this next batch. I think we're getting around to like we're almost near the end of this batch, and like most of them are just like they're like horror themed, which is not my specialty. So, anyways, Elizabeth the Ripper. What's her story? What's the inspiration?
Based on Jack the Ripper.
Ah, Jack the Ripper, but cuter.
Sure.
Oh, what do you think, JJ? I know Jack the Ripper is a British folklore.
Yeah.
I will say Elizabeth does look a little bit more vampiric.
Yeah, she is a vampire.
I guess I should say that this is probably the better vampire design among them.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Coming from you, a girl like that, thank you. That means a lot. Thank you.
Okay. Anyways, JJ, what are your thoughts on Elizabeth the Ripper?
She's pretty cool. Maybe a bit too evil for my setting.
Well, I did say, like...
She'd be,
Go
she'd
ahead,
be a
JJ.
perfect villain.
Yeah. I'd say that she's, like, the better vampire design that Impel has made among this batch.
I see.
Okay.
Next is Brutalizer.
I originally had a teddy bear strapped to his chest.
Oh. Why?
Because I thought it'd be really fun to see he has his favorite toy that he loves strapped to his chest. I wish I did that, actually.
Interesting. Wait, is it like a giant teddy bear?
Maybe. It was gonna be like those like generic teddy bear, a little worn out, but it's something that's close to his heart. I thought it'd be kind of fun to put in. And it gave him much more character.
Interesting.
Instead of like misspelling brutalizer on his chest.
I will say he does kind of remind me of Akuma from Street Fighter.
I love it. Because I think it's a good thing.
What do you think, JJ?
He was part of a villainous trio in the comic.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was the Cyclops, Brutalizer, and the Idea Guy.
Nice. Hold on, be right back. I just need to grab something.
Alright,
Okay.
on to the next one. Count Garu.
What do you think of Count Garu?
If I had to guess what the inspiration was, it's the main character from Code Geass, was it? I forgot the name. Wasn't it like a mech?
Yeah.
Hold on,
Yes,
I think.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then I was
Yeah,
right.
there's also Beauty and the Beast. It's Beauty and the Beast.
I definitely see that.
Yeah. There's also this character in Bell, which is the Beauty and the Beast, where the Beast design was really cool. So I wanted to draw out my own design from it.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah.
I will also say it does kind of remind me of the Rat King from the Nutcracker.
Definitely.
Okay.
Friggin' yeah. Yeah, he's supposed to be much more. He's a lot more it's a lot more of the how you say it? I say fantasy design. It's a fantastical design.
I'm back. Yeah, he's like Dracula.
He's Beauty and the Beast, bro.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No.
God dang it.
I guess you don't want us to watch it.
No, I swear Discord's doing that by itself. Anyways. Next is the Idea Guy.
What's your opinion of the Idea Guy, Otaku?
He looks like the Tinkerer from Disney XD's Spider-Man, but lamer. And also, I really do not like how you designed the helmet. It looks out of proportion. Like, I mean, I imagine that this guy is just really nerdy. Like, I'm the Idea Guy, and I'm going to take over the world! Like that type of voice, that type of character.
No, he's supposed to have a goofy helmet, but I take it 100% seriously.
So here's the thing. The helmet does not make him smarter. It just gives him ideas, and well, Like he just thinks, oh, you know what? What's a good idea? Oh, I should learn kung fu. And then he just meets like a superhero, and the superhero just beats him up because he did not. He just learned the idea that he should learn kung fu. He does not learn kung fu instantly.
Oh.
So he's just a normal guy, essentially.
Like the Tinkerer.
Oh yeah, but the Tinkerer actually builds stuff. He doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Because, you know, he may actually have an idea to build, like, a complex machine. But he's not an engineer or builder.
Alright, so
He's
he's
just
just a
just an idiot.
he's just a lamer downgrade of the Tinkerer.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting.
Do you like the light bulb on his head?
I do.
Thing is that only the helmet can actually work on him because he's like the perfect match, like DNA match for it. Like anyone who wears the helmet would just get like brain hurt, just a massive headache.
Oh, I thought you said brain fart. Could you imagine?
My version is a lot more competent, but okay.
Oh wow, really? What's your
Yeah. It's the thinking cap, man. He gives him he helps him think of good, better schemes, and he's able to predict and calculate everything to the point where he almost sees the future.
well? He's saying it. You know, it gives him ideas for a scheme, but it doesn't
Yeah.
guarantees that he's gonna like do these schemes successfully.
I know. I see.
But
Yeah.
if a supervillain actually do like listen to him, and they actually do, you know, fulfill those tasks successfully, they'd be OP, essentially.
They have great ideas.
Yeah, great ideas.
Yeah. Like the concept, the helmet needs to be fixed, particularly the eye placement, because it's like way too high in relationship to the nose. That's my only complaint.
I like it. It's only able to see up to his eyebrows can see out.
So is he just blind? Like when he wears this helmet?
He can calculate everything and see it and walk.
Alright. Next up is Bella, the Battle Princess. Impel. What's her inspiration? Oh no, wait, let me guess. It's based on Steven Universe.
Fuck that. No, it's not.
Okay. That made me
No,
like.
this is a story of a princess that's about to turn 16, right? And she's gonna become beautiful, right? On her 16th birthday, she wakes up and her body is muscular and gross. And her body is muscular and tall, and she screams out in like panic because her ideal body is the princess body, but because of her genes and her barbarian king father, who is also really buff, that she inherited her father's muscles. And now she thinks no prince will ever love me because I have this ugly gorilla body. And she cries.
Okay, well, you made me hate it less.
It is just this story where I like the dichotomy of this like pretty princess, but she has this body that she did not ask for, and so that's why she wears skirts. So she has the glowy, beautiful hair, and she learns to either love herself or find people that will accept and see the true person inside that she wants to see.
Alright.
I think in one of the interactions, she's like sharing her ideal prince, and it's just this like badly drawn prince character.
Alright. That made me hate her less. Because I legitimately thought you took inspiration from Steven Universe. Because that's the vibe she gives me for some reason. would make a lot of sense. I could definitely see her
Would you,
being older. The older
would you
sister.
keep the idea of her body dysmorphia?
Ooh, I'm not too sure about that one, but that'd be an interesting idea.
That she does not like the gorilla body she has, but it makes her like really strong.
Just reading. You know, the more you actually talk about that, the more I think about the strong lady from that Disney movie. What's it called again?
So, but
The one where this.
Encanto.
Oh, Encanta, yes, that one.
But she likes being a strong woman, but she just wants a break. This one doesn't like that she has this like muscles that she's genetically born with. She's genetically inherited on her 16th birthday. And then they ask her, you need to save the kingdom from the demon lord, because you're the only one strong enough to do it. And it's just, I don't want to do that.
Alright.
No.
And here is my least favorite design. Pony Gal.
Why did you like this design?
Because it reminds me of the one fandom that I absolutely despise, which is the Bronies.
What the fuck's a brony?
It's grown-ass men that like My Little Pony. And the reason for that is because the Brony fandom has negatively affected the Thomas fandom. Like anytime anyone that was a huge Thomas fan would end up just going to the Brony side, watching My Little Pony and being super into it and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into that because it's just massively toxic. I mean, okay, well, I guess not toxic, just very hypnotic. It just brainwashed a majority. It turned a majority of Thomas fans into My Little Pony fans, which I did not like. Because it has a very mind control-y feel to it. So I have stayed far away from it. I don't know if this fandom is still active or not. I hope not. But just know that I'm staying far away from My Little Pony.
So I don't get it. How's that related to this character?
Because she looks like a character from My Little Pony. It's just themed after My Little Pony.
Okay.
Well, what's the inspiration for Pony Girl?
I like horse girls. There's that horse girl anime.
Oh yeah, I get.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, it's a horse girl.
What do you think, JJ?
She kicks hard, and she has this undercut that I like.
Good for a western setting. Like a cowboy setting.
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright.
Are
Next.
we gonna read the comic? Wait, are we gonna go through the comic?
No. We have the next batch.
Why not? The comic informs the characters. It's only like 10 pages, don't worry.
What comic was she in?
The comic. The Impel Universal comic.
Which comic? Pray tell, I don't remember that.
The Impel Universal. Fucking go to the comic. What the fuck are you
What I don't.
That one!
Where? Where is she? This is this is an old batch that you were using.
Go to the top. Go to the top.
This one?
Holy shit, no, this is supposed to... I edited the thing where you're able to read the new pages.
I don't see the new pages. Is it
Oh
the
my
comic
gosh.
page? Where is it?
I hate you.
I swear, I'm not doing this on purpose.
I fixed it a long time ago.
Are you sure?
Oh. Yes.
Let's see. How about this? So, let's try this. There we go.
Okay.
Uh,
Which comic? This is the only one I can find.
They're all. I drew like 6 pages. What the fuck?
Well, 7 pages in this particular arc,
Yes.
and that was it. I mean, there's this one, but that's another batch.
Yeah.
In fact, if I'm gonna be honest, I feel like you did not give. I feel like you didn't give Pony Gal or even Engineer Woman any screen time. Which,
Yeah, I did. It's hard.
because I hate trains.
No, because I like my design better.
Oh my. Okay, anyways. Lady Resilient. This is the new batch.
Fucking damn it.
What's the inspiration? Is it just another generic Elastic Girl?
Yellow Ranger.
Wait, what? Yellow Ranger?
The yellow. Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh yeah. She does look like yeah, the Yellow Ranger, elastic.
Huh. I never would have thought. I will say she does kind of look like Susie Burhow. I'll show an image. She's married to Aaron Hansen of Game Grumps.
Okay.
So yeah, this is kind of interesting. Alright, next up, Ruby Magician. I believe JJ wanted to get this character, but he was unsuccessful, and that made me a little sad.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's why I forgot. There's like chibi versions of this. This is when I tried practicing chibis. What do you guys thought?
I like it.
Yeah, I should bring it back.
Alright, so what's the inspiration for Ruby Magician?
It's like my version of Zatanna.
Really?
Yeah.
No, I would have thought, like... Huh?
The Showman, a little bit of the Phantom Thieves in Persona 5.
Ah. I knew there had to be some Persona 5 in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this design. So,
Tell me you didn't bid on it.
yeah, because I was poor at the time. But yeah, JJ wanted to get this character. What would you have done with this character if you did get her?
Just make her too fun, like like criminal thief.
Hmm.
Like something that would be difficult for Bubblegum Tomboy to whatever, because she always does the disappearing trick.
I think she would have been like really good friends with a Nylon Woman who is a Phantom Thief.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next up is Lady Valiant.
Oh yes, I got her.
What's the inspiration?
I think it's just like Supergirl.
Ah.
Yes, Supergirl.
And is that what you're gonna go for, JJ?
Oh yeah, she's the Supergirl of London.
Very interesting. Next up is Gigabolt.
Oh my god, how sexy this design is. I actually like it a lot.
I won't lie, it actually is pretty sexy.
Yeah. I like the emblem I gave her.
It kind of looks like something from Mortal Kombat.
Really? I thought it was like a Shazam thing. Except it's a G.
Well, it has like a little bit of like... It kind of looks a little Asian themed.
Well, it's a G.
I know.
It's a letter G, man.
I know. It's... Like, it kind of looks like the dragon tail. Doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh, JJ, that's a G, bro.
Yeah, that looks like a G. Yeah.
So what is her inspiration?
I don't know. I just thought of like a superheroine. Honestly, I think some of these I actually use a actual model, so these has better proportions.
Interesting. Next up is Whitney.
What do you think of Whitney?
She reminds me of Felicia, with her being very good at combat and also being clumsy. Um, I there. If I did get her, I probably would have done like made her a little bit more, made like the maids that you would see in like Japanese culture or anime.
Well, isn't that what it looks like?
She looks no, she looks um like okay, I'm gonna compare her to Felicia because I fucking love Felicia. There we go. All right,
I think Dan likes that idea.
because like Whitney kind of feels a little bit more like those American maidens. Can't remember.
She looks like a French maid.
I don't know. She doesn't really give me those vibes.
Okay.
What do you think, JJ?
Ooh, yeah, she does look like character from an anime,
Yeah.
like maybe like Fate State or something like that.
Guess those color wired like
Yeah, she'd be like really out of place in my London setting.
What?
Yeah. I like this design. I like her weapons too.
All right. Next is Red Shadow. Let me guess, Impel. She's based on the Mortal Kombat character. I believe her name was Scarlet.
It's a wrestler.
Hmm.
It's a ninja wrestler. I feel like there's a character missing. There's a character that's supposed to show up before this.
Don't worry, we'll get to it. Cause like we're still, cause like again, I arranged this album from like my favorites to least favorites.
I knew it. Okay. That's not how. That sucks, man. Because it's like you have so much to talk about in the beginning, but then when it gets to the end, you kind of like peter out. Okay.
Well, I mean, it's not that organized.
Look and look. What do you think of the design, by the way?
Oh wait,
I think this is.
Red Shadow.
Yeah. What do you think?
It's fine. I mean, I would have done a little bit more to make her feel more like a ninja. Particularly the mask.
I think it's because it's a wrestler and really like okay, it's just a wrestler and a ninja thing.
Yeah. Like, the hair is really good. What do you think,
I
JJ?
gotta use their powers.
What do you think, JJ?
Ooh, she's pretty cool.
Alright.
Just less than me. Yeah. Oh, okay. Next one.
Next is Pearl. What's her inspiration?
I think it's another wrestler, man.
Ah, well,
I'm not too sure about the colors though. Like,
yeah, I would have to kind of agree.
You don't like the Neapolitan colors?
It feels like you just threw them willy-nilly. It's like, oh, I'll use this color. Oh, I'll also put this color in too. Like, I like the split color, but
Well, okay, what split color would you use?
I don't know. In fact, yeah, I don't know. Like, the design's nice. Probably too much armbands all over. I get that it's a wrestler, but still. Like, at least she's still cute.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Next is Elitastic.
You should see this is Colorful Ronin's redesign of her. She looks really good.
I bet she does. But I will admit, this is a really nice design.
Thank you.
And it's also interesting. It's actually, isn't this the first character where she has heterochromia that you've made?
I think probably.
Yeah.
You like the way she uses her powers?
Yes, I did use that in my own art.
I noticed.
Because, like, it's very difficult trying to find, like, elastic fights.
Yeah, I know. They aren't gross.
And here is Vipered.
What do you think of the face?
Uh, she looks, like, too nice. Because, like, she feels like she's supposed to be a villain, but she looks way too nice.
She looks too pretty. She has like the pronounced lip. She has like the mewling face a bit more.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what it's called, the mewling face.
What do you think, JJ?
I should go back to drawing from these models. I actually like these models.
That leg is just spooky.
How it turns into a snake. Actually, now that I look at it, this one kind of... It almost looked like a goose. It almost looked like a goose head. Yeah, other than that, it's a nice design. Here's Glitter Beam. Let me guess, Impel. She's inspired by Pink Keeper from the Loser Ranger series. Am I right?
What the fuck?
You know, Go-Go Loser Ranger? Pink Keeper?
Go-Go Loser?
Have you never heard of Go-Go Loser Ranger?
No.
I've watched it with Dan. Just only half of it.
Cause she definitely reminds me of Pink Keeper, how I'll go... Pink Keeper? Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, I have the first volume. No, she's Cyclops.
Yeah, that's what she reminded me of.
Yeah, she shoots eye beams.
Interesting.
Yeah, heart-shaped eye beams.
What do you...
She's like Pink Ranger adjacent.
What do you think, JJ?
Yeah, she's pretty cool. Like, I think if I actually have her, she'd be part of my she'd be part of the same country where Plastic Princess is.
Yeah.
Bestia.
Let me guess, she'd be like the captain of the guards?
Oh, this small like nation actually has a population of superhumans.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Mostly because of the pink hair. The pink hair, exactly.
Let's see.
All my pink hair characters are part of a country.
Alright. Next up is Phoebe. What was the inspiration, Impel?
I think this is another like model.
I will say, the design is kind of... It feels very lacking, rushed.
It's Phoebe. It's Phoebe.
Because, like, I feel like there could have been so much more to her.
You like the pose though?
Yeah. Like, but again, I feel like there's, like, you could add more to her.
Galaxy Wrestling. Wrestling Federation.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think, JJ?
Oh yeah, she's. Yeah, I would see her as like part of my space setting if I had her.
Oh yeah, she could be the 5th magical space girl.
Yeah, like there's like that to be like the 4th white-haired space girl.
Yeah, there's a lot of white-haired space girls.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Next up is Sunrider.
Okay.
Let me tell you this straight up. She looks like Binary from Marvel.
Okay.
Was that the inspiration for her?
Don't you mean Warbird?
Well, yeah. Sort of.
Yeah, she has a molten face, man. like that Twitter character, the one that's like a sun girl, solar girl.
Oh, yeah. She does.
Yeah, she does actually.
Like, it is better than Phoebe, but I feel like there still could have been more added to her. Still a good design. What do you think, JJ?
Not too sure what else.
I think that this one, the proportions are way better.
Yeah.
I think the proportions are way better.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is Lady Sakura.
Is she that low?
Let me check. No, that can't be. No, she's like almost at the middle. So like she's not that bad.
Her design is fire, man.
She is. And I do like the aesthetics of it. So
Yeah, she looks like she could be a Fire Emblem game.
yeah. So
She also has a cute personality trait.
yes, I did definitely see that.
And she has like a cool new blade. Yeah, why is she lower than Phoebe and Sun right here?
You know what? I don't know. Remember, Impel, I made this like almost a year ago. The organizing is kind of a little off. I don't remember it.
You're whack. You're whack. You're whack. You're actually whack.
You're whack, Impel.
Last year, Taku is whack, okay? Look at this. This design is great. She has petals. She has the pink design.
This design is good.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Alright, what do you think, JJ?
It should be perfect for Japanese fantasy set.
I agree.
And she has like people poke her eye patch and she gets annoyed.
Oh, it's Thorn.
Yes. Well, okay, we'll get to Thord.
Yeah, what do you think of Thor?
She looks like she would be paired up with Rex, your character.
I think she also like admired the quailfish from Pokemon.
Oh, that's interesting. Because Quillfish is a Pokemon that Renegade Man would use, but my character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
JJ, what did your friends say about Thor?
Oh, nothing much, nothing too much.
Really?
But they do find it funny that she's the spiky one and her rival is the stabbing one.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. But I do like her look. Here's the thing. Um, she's like kind of spiky, right?
Yes.
But here's the thing. Like it kind of penetrates her like skin because her skin is actually quite dense.
Nice.
So, and here's the thing. She's quite heavy because of it. So, and I keep imagining a scenario where Lady Mercury just keeps going through like fat. Just because she's just that heavy.
It's just to say, I'm not fat.
Not fat.
And then she just slaps the person that insulted her with her sharp metal blade.
Her belt spikes. I fucking like those belt spikes.
Oh yeah. Really hurts.
Oh, hey, Iron. So glad you could make it.
Yeah, I was out in the middle of nowhere with no reception. Sorry about that.
Iron. You wanna play Monster Hunter together?
I don't have a PlayStation.
Fuck! You can play it on PC. Is your PC good?
It's good enough, probably.
Oh my gosh, okay.
It's crossplay.
I hope it's crossplay. Actually, I hope your PC's good enough because
Is it on Steam?
yeah, it's on Steam. It's a new game that came out. Okay. I've been trying. I have. Dude, do you play Monster Hunter?
Baldur's Gate 3, so it might be okay.
You need just above Baldur's Gate 3, I think. PlayStation Switch ka na.
But would you imagine her with a Manchester voice?
I love it. That'd be really great.
Alright, so before we move on, Iron, since you've joined very late,
Yeah.
I think I'm probably gonna do like a separate part talking about your characters. It's just gonna be me and you talking about
Did I?
because we're this
Did I
late.
have any characters?
Like
in
we
this-
went,
this round?
we did at Flying Fish,
Oh yeah.
Blazing Heart.
In fact, I don't even remember what characters you bought. But yeah,
I got a couple of them.
yeah.
I have a list.
So,
I check it twice. Figure out who's naughty and who's nice.
alright. Moving on.
Impel Claus is coming to town.
I Natsume. What was her inspiration?
I think this is also a model I use as inspiration. Yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah, the design so far is like I actually use like a live action model to help me design the characters. She's like a martial arts girl, I think. Yeah.
She definitely looks like she's from a fighting game.
What do you think about her?
I don't really have much to say.
I hate the middle section. I hate the middle section.
Well, maybe next time don't draw so many characters for sale.
Shut up.
Shut up, I want to make money.
No, I'm not. I haven't sold any designs in 2025. All the designs I drew were just for fun in practice. I know.
Cause I'm trash.
Yes, I am trash. I know.
Alright, anyways. JJ, what do you think?
She's pretty cool, actually.
Alright, and Iron,
Yeah.
what do you think of this character?
It's in the middle of the desert.
She's alright. She kind of reminds me of like some of the characters from Power Rangers.
Interesting.
Like the way the outfit is. Reminds me a little bit of the Power Rangers.
Interesting.
Like I think she's like Sakura from Street Fighter.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. A little bit of Street Fighter influence.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I think the girl I drew from her, I think she was like short, so that's why her proportions are kind of like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Alright.
Not really. Doesn't really fit my universe, so I didn't really have a whole lot of interest.
Next up is Boline.
I was trying to draw more heavy set characters, a little more chubbier design.
Well, you did a good job with that.
She's more solid.
Yeah.
Reminds me a little bit of
Giant Limit?
Bao. Reminds me of Bao from the VTuber fame.
You can look up Shy Lily. I think I constantly copy. I took inspiration from her too.
That's true. Shy Lily, but not as thin.
Yeah. And this is now my long line of drawing aquatic characters who are girls and
Yeah. She is cute though. I like the chibi.
I need to go back to drawing Subi, man.
No, what you need to do is go back to drawing comic pages, man.
I'm like 10 pages. I'm 10 pages back.
I also need to draw some comics.
Also, I'm state. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm state certified now for CNA.
Yeah, you did good, man. I'm proud of you.
I finished the test. I'm taking the state test for California. Alabama. I don't live in California.
Right.
Alright, next up is this character that I'm not gonna pronounce the name.
That shucks it.
No, I didn't realize. I didn't recognize her.
That was
I like drawing. I like drawing freaking Egyptian characters, man. Yeah, basically.
I love. I'm still sad that I missed out on that one Egyptian cat girl character that I got outbid on by that one guy that snipes.
I can. Don't worry. I think he's dead.
Is he banned now?
Yeah, he pissed me off.
And you took away his privileges?
Well, we just stopped talking to each other. I don't think you'll see him ever again.
So, Impel.
Yeah.
I don't remember if it was this wave of characters, but there was that one character that I really wanted to buy, and that had the jacket. You still gonna design me a character?
I'll try to get a character, but I don't remember a jacket.
She had a jacket. She had like a cool jacket, like over her super costume.
Maybe? You know what? I can draw you a new design.
Are you talking about Gelatin?
No. It was
Gelatin.
Hold on, let me see all the characters.
If not, it was probably further down the batch.
That's okay. I'll find it.
All right.
But I wanted a character that was kind of like that. Like it was kind of like.
Is it a schoolgirl that has white hair and has a jacket?
No. I'll have to look for it. I'll have to look for it.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think of? What do you think of this Beast Boy character?
No, it was a girl. She had a cool jacket. But it's pretty cool.
I like her. She I think her outfit's a little more skimpy than I would have done recently. I would have made her more elegant at this point. But that was last season, maybe.
What do you think, JJ? Because I don't have much of a comment other than she reminds me of Candace from Genshin.
She reminds me of the previous Indian character. Egyptian character. So.
On foot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Next, please.
This character that I'm not gonna pronounce the name.
That's Japanese, man.
Oh, I thought it. Well, I guess it. Here's the thing. This character kind of reminded me of another character from not from Genshin, from Honkai Star Rail,
Oh.
and I believe they had this like same antlers and stuff. It was just similar design. I don't know. I've never played Honkai Star Rail. I've only seen like bits and pieces of it.
I found it.
I have not. I've only seen like a few trailers of Zenless Zone Zero, but there is a character I do like in Zenless Zone Zero, but I'm not planning to play that game because Genshin is probably the last gacha game I'll ever play.
Oh no, man! Ike has some really nice designs.
Yo, Impel, I found it. This was the aesthetic of the character that I liked. Hold on, I'll send it to you. I'll DM it to you. Continue.
Well, what do you think, Iron, of this character?
She's very complicated and would be hard to reproduce. So, with that pattern that she has on her clothes, that would be a little bit difficult to reproduce.
Man, that's interesting. That's already a pre-made pattern, man. You don't have to.
Also, I just noticed that there's like a bit of the pattern that's kind of like overlapping.
What are you talking about? It's perfect. I never make mistakes.
Right.
I never made mistakes.
He never made mistakes. Okay, I believe that.
Even with the pedal.
I like the horns. I like the horns and the ears. The chibi looks adorable. I don't know. I kind of like the dragon. I kind of like the dragon aesthetic, but The kimono would be a little bit hard to fight in, so I don't know. She would have to have like a simplified outfit for fighting.
Yeah.
What do you think, JJ?
Actually, for this batch, there's a like theme of Japanese yokai, by the way. I think that's weird.
It's very Japanese.
All right. Next one is Arielin, the Astro Dragon.
That was just her. Just being like I wanted to draw Barney.
Wait, what? You wanted to draw Barney?
Yeah, that's why she's purple.
She looks more bluish to me, but I would have thought the inspiration was Pokemon.
Yeah, she's a dragon trainer.
She kind of looks like one of those Pokemon Gijinkas or whatever, where they're like, you know, a girl mixed with Pokemon features.
Yeah.
That's what she looks like.
That's why I gave her the dragon version.
I admire your flexibility with the dragon form. I have trouble drawing animals, so kudos to you, Impel.
Yeah, same.
Thank you, man.
What do you think, JJ?
You know, it's because Otaku hates animals.
It's just Pokemon.
Yeah.
Hair, isn't it? This is crazy hair design, right?
Oh yeah.
It's wild, that's for sure.
Well, I feel like this would be up up JJ's alley because I mean, like, it clearly takes inspiration from Dragonite, which that Pokemon does use like have a more European feel to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's cool. I like it.
Anyways, next up is Sister Steel.
Yes, my rush.
Got some steampunk going with that shoulder. Is she supposed to be Soviet, like Russian?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, she looks like something from Fate Grand Order.
A little bit. I think she kind of looks like she could come from the MCU, though. Like with her design, she does kind of vibe well with the Earth 616 MCU kind of look.
Yeah. I think you would probably see her in like the Black Widow film.
Yeah. I see her in that. She does vibe with the design aesthetic of Disney Marvel.
What do you think, JJ?
She's Colossus, man.
Oh.
It's Colossus.
Basically.
Yeah. I see her as an MCU like character.
Why do you say MCU? Is it because of the nose?
No, I said Fate
No.
Grand Order.
It's because of the vibe, the coloring, and the way that the costume looks. There's just a certain vibe to how the MCU looks, a certain way that it looks. She kind of fits that universe look.
Actually, now that I think about it, not the MCU, maybe just normal comic Marvel. The MCU tried to, they want to modernize like superhero costumes.
To be fair, like she would also fit in well with Doom Patrol.
Yeah. You're right. You're talking about the HBO series, right?
Well, that in the original comics, Doom Patrol.
I guess so.
Like she really misses her original arm in the right. I mean, that's if I'm assuming that her, her right arm is not like a fully cyborg arm.
Alright. Next up, Akane. Let me guess. The inspiration was Okami.
I think her inspiration might have been from the chick from League of Legends.
I guess so.
Oh, darn, what's her name? I'm drawing a blank.
We're all drawing a blank.
Akali? No. Anyway, cool design. she's supposed to be another
Yokai.
yokai? Yeah.
It's Ari from League of Legends.
Oh.
Ari, yeah.
No, she's a
Okay, so
wrestler.
yeah,
She's a wrestler.
I was close.
And I'm just way off.
She's a wrestler.
I haven't played League of Legends in like 15 years, man. Give me a break.
Yeah, check out her takedown. It's really hot.
What do you think, JJ?
Yeah, like I said, she just looks like a Sonic.
A Sonic OC?
No, Ari from League of Legends.
Oh, okay.
That's what we were just saying, JJ.
So it's not like, wait, how do you say this Sonic
I
OC?
kind of like the Fox girl look. It's a cool look.
Yeah. Hey Ray, you wanna come out here?
Alright. Next up is Inferna.
What does she look like? I'm not looking at the screen.
Ooh.
A bull. A fiery
I
bull.
like her. I like her.
Let's go. Let's go. Hey Ray, let's go. They still have to do your best. Yeah. Yeah, we're doing a stream apparently. Stream? Yeah. Oh,
Hi.
let's go, Ray. You wanna play, dog? Here's a pillow. Take this. Oh shoot, that's Inferna? Oh, she looks cool.
What was the inspiration for her?
She's a demon.
Oh.
Cutest little demon.
Yeah, she's a demon fire hands. Ah, fuck.
I see.
Yeah. I
Alright.
got kicked out of the server because I posted her once.
Wow.
What server?
Some fucking server that I think the same person's in your server, or at least Magenta's. They said the character was too demonic, and I was like,
That's a bit
Wasn't anyone
far-fetched.
I know. I forgot.
Alright. Next up. Carperus, the Bone Lord.
Ooh.
I'm very curious what the inspiration for this one is.
So I do the monster first.
And then I made the girl.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like this design could have been really good or like appealing, but it's like in this very awkward position of being scary and trying to be scary and trying to be cute.
It would make a good villain, that's for sure.
True.
I like monster girls.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
What do you
I
think,
actually
Jay?
bought
Go ahead, Impel.
Actually, I actually bought Monster Girl Encyclopedia Volume 1 and 2.
Nice.
Yeah, I think some of it is just straight up boring.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you think, JJ?
Eat this, right?
She's really spooky, like a necromancer character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could use her as a necromancer.
Alright, next up is Lylan, the Dark Angel.
Dog girlfriend.
Don't fight me.
Oh, I have her.
Hmm.
Michael.
Is that one of yours? Is that one of yours, JJ?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, lucky.
She's human and she's, superhuman. She's like a superhuman, like London City. She's just
Okay.
like a dark angel.
I like her.
Yeah.
She's golf girl.
I've been trying to practice lipstick, by the way. What do you guys think?
I think it turned out good.
Yeah.
She's a reckless maverick. She's just fun boy.
Honestly,
No, no,
oh, go ahead,
not
JJ.
really like a superhero, but not really a supervillain.
Just
She
neutral.
just wants to go out and have fun. Yeah, super neutral.
I'd say like if you combined her with Caprice, then it probably would have been a lot more interesting.
Like if this was her form when she wasn't like a bone demon thing.
Kind of like combine some like aspects between these two characters.
Maybe.
Because they have like the same feel.
Don't hurt. Ow!
Alright,
Ow!
next up is Hibagon,
Great.
which I'm very curious to.
Yeah, it's the yokai.
What?
It's the yokai. It's the yokai.
A yokai? I don't think I've ever heard of. I'm gonna go look this up. What do you guys
I don't know this one.
Yeah, that's the yokai. It's the yokai. It's Japanese Bigfoot.
Well,
Oh,
I can definitely see that.
okay. Neat.
Yeah.
Ah.
So I gave her kind of this cave girl aesthetic.
She makes me think of like 1990s anime.
The eyes, isn't it? And
The shape of the head and the shape of the head and the big poofy hair also makes me feel like the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
What do you think, JJ?
I love Baby Willow. She's a I love Bigfoot.
She's very furry.
Hmm.
Furry, like just very furry character.
She's fuzzy.
I love Bigfoot, and Bigfoot loves me.
Alright, next up is Yang.
Ooh, interesting.
Not gonna lie.
Holy shit, I forgot about this design.
I'm not gonna lie. I almost thought she was a zebra. Or zebra themed.
Kind of got that look. So yeah, she's a dragon girl.
She's actually the concept of the dragon and tiger rivalry.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, she has the tiger print left, and she has the dragon tattoos on the right, which transforms her arm into the dragon.
Yeah, but why black and white? Oh wait, no, never mind. Forget I said. Forget I get why. Anyways, JJ, what do you think?
She's pretty cool.
Hmm.
Like
That's JJ's favorite. That's JJ's favorite sentence. It's pretty cool.
JJ is very agreeable.
Sorry, I'm just a bit tired. Sleepy. Okay.
I mean, we could.
It must be pretty late over there, JJ.
Okay, we'll make this the last one, and then we'll stop for the day. So, Hexperus. Go, Impel. What's
Yeah,
the...
it's the Star Clops, man.
An elite character.
That looks like something JJ would. That looks like something JJ would have as a villain in his world.
Yeah.
His space world?
Yeah.
Created a monster just and then made the girl.
Yeah.
I definitely could see that.
I like her design. I like the way you did her design. It looks very cool. Gotta get you to design some aliens.
Are you tired, Ray? Are you tired? Are you just happy to see me, my dog?
Oh.
Alright, shall we stop here for the day?
Yeah, it's alien psychic. She shoots out things out of her eyes.
I could definitely see that.
I like her.
Yeah.
Alright, shall we stop here for the day so that JJ can go to bed?
I don't know. Is JJ really that important for my? Yeah. Let's stop.
Okay.
My voice is giving out, okay.
Alright.
We've been talking for how long? We've been talking for like an hour and 30, right?
3 hours actually.
Yeah.
Alright.
Because he messes me at 4.
Yeah.
8 o'clock.
Alright. We shall stop here. Thank you guys for watching, and tune in for part 2 whenever that will happen.
Ah!
Bye.
Next characters.
Say bye,
What
everybody.
are the next characters? I don't remember.
Oh, the next characters? Let's see.
Thank you.
We have a character that JJ owns. And then we have this
Oh.
next batch.
But by the way,
Oh, for nothing.
what do you think of the current normal look now? She got white boots now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, she doesn't like.
Yeah. Like it should be in the DM. I mean not DM, but yeah.
Oh,
I mean not
in
white,
Norma.
orange.
Oh, I like the design.